live. Welcome to the stream. I want to go live a little early today. I've got I found this I didn't watch much of it because I thought it would be kind of fun since we're on a combat sports day, right? We've got pro wrestling. I thought I'd sign in early and show you. We just take a real quick look at part of this video. This is from She-Bulk, who's like a women's bodybuilder, fitness, MMA, boxing, I guess, kind of a person. 15.6K subscribers. This video is from a year ago. It's got 1.1K views on it. What's up, Luna? But it's her sparring with her boyfriend. So I thought we would just take a look at it real quick before we get the wrestling stream going. It's an hour long. I figured the best sparring was probably toward the end. Oh man, ooh. Oh my god. Putting some zip on it. Ooh, nice spin.
Get it away! It's clipped on.
I know you guys like boxing exhibitions that take place in courtyards.
What? Winding up like a cartoon.
I wish they had a a camera person so we weren't so far away. Oh man, stiff.
It's like, wait, but for what?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro.
Right on the cheek with that one.
I like she's got the like Apollo Creed shorts on too. Oh, damn.
That's cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
We got to get She-Bulk signed up. We need Grace versus She-Bulk at Heroes of Wrestling.
Almost did something.
Oh my god. I love the backdrop too.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You should've told me something.
It came on really
I
fast.
think it's about to end, so.
Oh god, dang, she's just like walking. We're just walking the punches into him.
Come on, do something. It's about to end.
Okay, go
Hey, what's up, Daninsky? No, this is She-Bulk sparring with her boyfriend.
Oh, what the? That's like a massage.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
I think that's the end of the round.
Baby.
Bro, that last one, I think I might do it. I think I might do it.
Here we go. Let's get it. See, we got time for a little bit more.
You guys see how he's stalling because he's so tired like a baby?
Not a bit.
Ah, she says he's stalling because he's tired like a baby. Oh, here we go.
Okay, no, I don't want him.
I love these neighborhood courtyard boxing matches.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
She got some power, Daninsky. Grace would have to really rely on her grappling ability, I think, in a fight with She-Bulk. Oh, man, that sound. Wow. Oh my god. Come on, girl. You think she could do some damage with some kicks, Daninsky? Hey, what's up, Luna? I just got up, so my day's just kind of what you're witnessing.
Don't Ware.
Sorry. We're trying to hit
No,
that.
don't.
Trying to hit the golf cart. Right there.
No.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
Right there.
Don't matter if there's only one shot to dodge that.
But you didn't, though.
You did.
You didn't dodge it.
That was all head.
She's a shit talker too. You're wearing your skull and crossbones pendant necklace today. Awesome. It's been a long journey to that pendant, Luna. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Look at the head movement from the boyfriend. Oh my god. Come on, girl. Finish strong. Oh, come on. Alright, well, that was She-Bulk. 15K subscribers. Looks like she got videos eating Taco Bell. This was her only live sparring with the second part of the sparring video. But anyway, that's She-Bulk. I think she's kind of interesting. I like the I love the courtyard sparring, always a highlight. Jake Paul fighting girls now. That was the incredible She-Bulk. We have like 6 minutes left before the I don't know why I started so early. I only had like a few minutes of things to show. Oh god damn it, now I shut the whole stream out. Hang on, I'm coming back in. All right. Do I like She-Bulk's trad girl braids? 100, of course. What's not to like? Oh, you know what? We got a few minutes. Let's what account was this on? Catherine, Hannah, Wilsey. I was tagged in this one. Here we go.
2025, September 22nd, 2025. And I'm recording this video because the crows were telling me they wanted me to record a video.
Oh, the crows.
I'm with this woman here.
There she is. Here she comes, guys. Katie is still hanging around.
And we're discussing different matters related to human and quality of life.
I'm glad that we know now that like they're still hanging out.
Higher meaning and purpose.
When I was tagged in this, wait do you see who else is tagged in this? It's fantastic. At Mark Fusion, at FBI, at YouTube Creators, at the Theosophical Society, at the Scottish Rites Mason, at Church of Jesus Christ, at Jostar Mindset, and get at Vatican News. Whoops. What wrestling company is this? Well, we're pre-stream still. We're pre-stream, ATF Media. But anyway, we'll watch the full Jimmy video another time. But I just wanted to update you guys because I know we had been wondering if Jimmy was still with Catherine or not. It looks like they're still making content. So I feel relieved. I'm also what a string of people to tag too, man. The Vatican. What was it? Vatican News? The Dream Man Association. Oh, the Dave's channel. Oh, you're saying that Jimmy is like a Jimmy is the kind of guy that is a dream guy to Dave's channel. Understandable. What's up, Luna? Oh, tomorrow is Grace Thorpe versus Minar in day 2 of the Kings coverage, the revisit. Thursday, we're going to watch Public Access TV. This one's out of New York City. I think it's from the mid 90s. It's in, from what I can tell, it takes place all like on the studio set. It's actually public access. It's not at a TV. It's not like part of the TV station like Primetime was. This is actually like just public access programming. But it looks like they have a guest on each week. They've got live music, and then they also like open up the phone lines. So I thought that would probably be pretty good for us since we like the kind of like old school open panels or something. Then Friday will be Memphis Wrestling, which features the return of Superstar Dundee. Thank God Bill Dundee's going to be back. I really miss Bill. I really underestimate how important Bill Dundee is to Memphis TV. Like, since he's been gone, I feel like we've had a pretty significant drop off. Just kind of my take on it. And then Saturday, I don't know. I think we'll probably just do Boyd Watch. I want to review the Vegan Patriot Las Vegas stream, but I don't know. I might wait on that one until after we finish Kings. Going to the 910 Legion. What do you think, Luna? Would you side with the NCR or Caesar's Legion? How would you fall in that debate? I put a review up, but there's a great movie that I watched last night. It's from 2024. It's called Smiles and Kisses You. It's like a Boyd documentary about, like, it's exactly the kind of, like, it's like a documentary about someone we would watch here on YouTube. Like, he's basically wanted a real doll, and he couldn't get one, so he waited forever, and he ended up getting, like, a Temu sex doll, basically. And then he used, like, replica AI to give it a voice. And then the movie kind of chronicles like his experiences in a relationship with this AI chatbot brained sex doll. And there's this amazing scene in it that's just so, it's I can't even put into words how good the scene is. His mom comes over to meet the doll, who is named and modeled after a dead woman, by the way. And the scene with his mom is just, I mean, it's incredible. Like, it's just, I mean, like, I'm not overselling it. Like, if we saw it on Boyd, it would be like a first ballot. And everyone in this fucking movie is pretty much Boyd. Bill Dundee had a lot of charisma. Yeah, I miss him. Just the promos. Even if he wasn't, we didn't even really see him wrestle for a while. But, like, just his promos and his little suits. I really miss the buddy. Last night, you guys watched Gilligan's Island. I watched the sex doll documentary, Luna. I also watched a Lifetime movie called Dead Girl Summer. That wasn't too bad. It was like a Gen Z Lifetime movie though, which I'm not. I like the MILF thrillers myself. But, you know, was the Gilligan's Island the one where the coconut fell on his head and he lost his memory, and then he got hit on the head with a hammer and it came back? All right, oh my God, we're late. All right, thank you for being here. If you're here for the VOD, we're starting the main show now. It is, it's unbelievable, Daninsky. I mean, it's a beautiful work of art about just one of the most depressing things, and then you realize that, like, people are using AI. I mean, he's using it for personal, to feel validation and to feel connected. But, like, there are people who are using it, too, for, like, you know, not to pick on Ben and Grace, but, like, to run their legal defenses, their health care, their, you know, their mental health therapy, their friends. They're just leaning on AI so hard. And it's like this, in the beginning, it's the people are going to point to people like this guy that are doing it for, like, sex. They're going to point at him as, like, this loser. But I mean, it's pretty much it's mainstream now. I feel like so many people are, like, using AI for all those kind of, like, things that they probably shouldn't be. It's a fantastic documentary. Anyway, guys, listen. We're going to watch AWF today. I don't know. I've never seen it before. I've heard it's not the best, but it's got a bunch of people we like in it. So I think we're going to give it a shot. This is season 1, episode 1 of AWF, February 25th, 1995. Wonder if there's a bass player on another channel.
Freedom of choice, and your choice for professional wrestling should be the American Wrestling Federation.
What's up, Jeremy? You got to see the documentary, Daninsky. Masterpiece. Arriba! Fence builder. Oh, the Bergman. Was that Tracy Smothers?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the debut of the most exciting, innovative professional wrestling promotion.
This looks like somebody Ruby would have up on panel. Speaking of Ruby, she completely no-sold me on the interview and just said that it was a wild return. So I think it's safe to say that Whispergate is they're gonna try to sweep Whispergate under the rug. Like,
In the world today, the American Wrestling Federation. I'm Mick Karch.
sorry, it just got me
Terry
heated.
Taylor. You are going to see action. Tito Santana in the ring. We're going to see Sergeant Slaughter, America's hero. Tony Atlas, former Mr. USA. We're going to see Greg the Hammer Valentine. And we're going to see Koko B, Ware, the Birdman. And speaking of action, let's go to the ring announcer, Bill Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first from parts unknown.
Or more, Daninsky.
275 pounds, the Ultimate Destroyer.
Oh my God. The Ultimate Destroyer.
And his opponent from Tacoma, Mexico,
I'm drinking a weed drink.
239 pounds,
Delta pink lemonade. It's just the liquor store one. What's up, Vinny Slugger?
everybody, here we go. This is the debut of the American Wrestling
Tito
Federation
Santana,
Warriors of Wrestling. I'm your host, Mick Karch.
known primarily on to Fusion Studios for the flying elbow, and also that he would build a fence around the pussy with the rats. He would try to keep rats just for himself.
Not because I'm no longer in wrestling. This guy's got it going on. Tito Santana's been around.
This guy's got it going on, Terry Taylor says.
Never looked better, but he's going to
This does not taste good, man. Like, it really doesn't. It's just a seltzer. Why does it? I said it tasted okay in the review too, but it's tasting. The more I drink, the more I don't like it.
Promotion in the world today, and Terry, for the fans who are not yet clear on the rules, the format for the American Wrestling Federation, please enlighten our fans. Okay, I'll make it like turtle soup. I'll make it snappy.
The Ultimate Destroyer does bring a lot to the table.
If you get thrown or you throw your opponent over the top rope, you're disqualified. If you put your hands on the referee, and if it's Gary Grunke,
yeah, old fence builder Tito.
Paul Alperstein, the president, says this is going to be ruled by law and order. The rules will be obeyed. If there's a match that goes to whole time limit, then the referee's decision is final. And right now, the Ultimate Destroyer with the at least momentary control.
Whoa!
Great escape by Tito. This guy looks absolutely tremendous.
You got to get up pretty early in the morning to out chain wrestle the Ultimate Destroyer.
Most popular stars in wrestling today. He has held championships.
Can I play? No, I can't, Luna. I'm sorry.
He has his sights set on the top.
They don't allow it on. They don't allow you to restream it on YouTube, Luna. Like, if you want to watch it yourself, they have the WWE Vault and WWE channel, WCW channel, but they won't let us watch them on here, unfortunately.
Run of the ladder here in the American Wrestling Federation.
What's up, WrestlePlun?
Tito Santana has done it all. Great armbar and take over there and a fireman's carry by the Ultimate Destroyer. Then Tito comes up with a great head scissors, putting all of his weight over his opponent, and the only way out for the Ultimate Destroyer is to head for the ropes. But Tito's done it all. He's been in every
Daninsky, look how well the Ultimate Destroyer can emote, even while wearing a mask. This man is a true master of the game.
We've got it going on at Tito Santana.
Ring psychologist.
To be the first champion. We'll have to wait and see.
No, you can watch it on here, Luna, on YouTube. Just go to the WWE channel, WWE Vault, WCW. Tons of shit. You might have to watch ads on it, but it's free. Man, look how big the ring is.
This Ultimate Destroyer just sits in a corner and doesn't talk to anybody. He's very intense, and finally, the only thing he told me was, "Get out of here." So I did. Well, you know, when you talk about intensity, they don't come any more intense than...
I don't have Netflix either, and I really want to see that cyberbullying documentary. The Ultimate Destroyer looks like he would have been a character in that show, Wrestle Plunge, I think. I bet you thought Tito Santana's head was caved in. Wrong! It was like a sweet Hershey kiss placed on a pillow. Probably identifying tats, maybe? Looks like a swimming pool. Oh, the color?
Put him over the top rope, no disqualification there. How can you tell that from here with Gary Gronke all the way across the ring?
Who's Gary Gronke?
Well, I've been watching wrestling for some 30 glorious years, Terry Taylor. Well, I've been watching the ice capades. That doesn't mean I could ice skate. I'll bet you can. Back to the
Ultimate Destroyer. Why doesn't Magnum TA and Greg Gagne make a figure of this guy?
And this may be a case where the rounds system comes into play right now. The pacing of the bout, when you've got that time limit staring you in the face, Terry, it changes all the strategy. Yeah, there is strategy right there. Gary Gronke, the referee, we see the clock in the right-hand corner, an innovation only in the American Wrestling Federation. Gronke's got to tell him that there's 30 seconds.
Yeah, I guess okay, so from what I understand, I didn't want to look too much into it because I want to go in as blind as possible on this, but I guess at least for a while they used the European round system. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a match like that, like ROH used to do with their Pure title. He's tearing the ring up. What are you talking about, F-Wood? Ultimate Destroyer's making Tito look like $1 million.
From that top rope, but as you said, Tito, unaware that he was that close to the end of the round, and round one is over. What a tremendous innovation, ladies and gentlemen.
No. I think you can do closed fists. They're not doing the whole rule set. They're just I think they're just using the round system, and that's it, from what I could see.
In the American Wrestling Federation,
I hated the ROH Pure title, by the way.
And I have to believe that the Ultimate Destroyer at this point, Terry.
When I was following ROH in person, when I was going to live shows, they had these awful feud between Colt Cabana and Nigel McGuinness and maybe one other guy that were kind of rotating around in the Pure division. Absolute garbage.
A very happy man.
Terrible.
That he escaped that round. Yeah, I think so, too. You got a girl walking around telling you it's round two. Nowhere else in the world do you have that. American Wrestling Federation, Tito Santana chomping at the bit. First rest period ever. First time that we've ever had a round system. And right here, I mean, this is history being made.
Absolutely, and there's no question about it. The fans in attendance here today, very, very excited about it.
Oh, Bam Bam, yeah.
Destroyer apparently signaling he wants even more time. That is a lot.
Oh, come on, buddy. Look at him playing mind games with Tito. He's dumb enough to do it too. He's dumb enough to shake his hand.
It's a fresh start for everybody. The fans love it too.
Atomic drops her band.
Santana saying, "Don't shake his hand." I mean, nowhere else.
It lasts for a while. I mean, I think it was like a year. It was around for a year, a little bit over, maybe.
Well, certainly Tito Santana has no reason to trust the Ultimate Destroyer, who backs him into the corner and waits the eyes of Santana. Ultimate Destroyer right now obviously throwing that rule book out the window completely, throwing out all the stops. Tremendous block into the hip lock takedown.
Uh-oh.
Into the arm drive once again, and Tito maintains control on the
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
yeah.
The ropes, the post,
Ring veteran.
Ring areas can either be used as an ally or a foe, and right there. See, use the rope to his advantage, Ultimate Destroyer, then it backfired.
Come on, Tito.
Santana picks up the 300-pounder with ease. Tremendous body slam.
Great drop kick.
Ultimate Destroyer seeks the safety.
Yeah, it sounds like gunshots.
There's a reversal. He ducks the clothesline. There's the burrito. He caught him. In for the cover.
There's the burrito. Wow.
It's all over.
Well, and Wrestle Plunge, I bet you think that it sounds like that because they're being slammed so hard on the mat. Actually, the mat is made of gelatin, and it's actually a microphone under the ring that's enabling those sounds.
Santana, ladies and gentlemen, victorious in the initial contest here in the American Wrestling Federation with the Warriors of Wrestling. Tremendously popular, and Terry, what a great matchup.
Already better than Power Pro. We don't have to do all this show. I mean, we have to watch 3 episodes today, but we don't have to revisit it if we end up hating it. But I think there's so many like people that we like on it. I think we'll probably stick it out. I mean, the Hammer. Oh my God, Ken Resnick. Remember him?
Ladies and gentlemen, it was indeed history in the making. The very first match ever for the brand new American Wrestling Federation. And the answer to trivia questions for years to come.
The
winner of
burrito.
that match, none other than my good friend Tito Santana. Tito, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ken. You know, I'm feeling real good, Ken. I'm feeling good about the round
Listen, man,
system.
nobody
I'm
better
feeling
lay a
good about
finger on my
wrestling
rat
in the
while
American
I'm in
Wrestling
Tuscaloosa.
Federation,
These
bringing
Birmingham,
back
I
good old
spent a lot of
wrestling.
time
You
cultivating the
gotta know
trim
how
here
to
in
wrestle if
Birmingham.
you're gonna make it in the American Wrestling Federation, and Tito Santana knows how to wrestle.
Tito, very good point. This new round system with the 4-minute rounds, the break between, got to favor someone like yourself, being a great tactician or in the ring.
Yeah, he was
That's
able.
right. Not only
He had
being
like
in shape,
good size, but he was like
he's
so
gonna be an asset.
agile.
Knowing how to wrestle finally is gonna pay off, and the wrestling fans like that, Ken. Arriba!
Oh, really?
One of the great
ATF, Ken
all-time
Resnick?
favorites, Tito Santana. Will be back with more great AWF action.
All right, we're back with more great American Wrestling Federation action. Here's ring announcer Billy Anderson.
Plus, I really like all the fact that there's like jobbers.
Introducing first from Chattanooga, Tennessee, weighing
Wow, they got Timu Vince to come in and announce it.
Billy Joe Eaton.
Billy Joe Eaton. Oh my God.
Alive by his opponent. Take it away, Billy.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by his manager, Rico Suave.
Oh my Lord.
Weighing 249 pounds, Greg the Hammer.
Look at that lady, man. She ain't having old Rico. Look at Valentine, man. What a pro.
Valentine has arrived in the American Wrestling Federation. One of the great legends in this sport. But I have to ask you, Terry Taylor.
ATF media is going to love this.
What is a Rico Suave? That's a guy with all the money, with all the class. He's my kind of guy. Nobody's got any class around here except me and the Hammer. And once you people realize that, you're going to be a lot better off. Well, look at the crowd reaction to Greg the Hammer Valentine. Certainly not.
I think it's just the kind of people who wrestle are just inclined to have, well, maybe not anymore since it's more of like a Hollywood acting kind of thing. I think people who want to organically wanted to be a wrestler probably are higher percentage to want a mullet.
He's going to be new to this too, that we have a 1-minute rest period between.
He looks
the
like a
4-minute round.
Doninsky. Don't you think he
And I wanna
kind of
say,
looks like a
all the
concept
fans
sketch for
here
Paul
say,
Bearer
"I'm
before
new
they
to this
cast the
game."
role?
But each round counts because the referee keeps score. I'm new to this too, so my 14 glorious, illustrious year career didn't really come in to help here when it comes to the rules. And the
Yeah,
American
poor
Wrestling
Edge,
Federation.
man. He went from like a huge run in the WWE to like absolutely like just off the radar in AEW.
Has a very plotting, methodical ring style anyway. He's not the flashiest man in the world, but I'll tell you something.
That sounds
he gets
about
the
right,
job
ATF.
done, and he will use every bit.
Did I see the movie The Wrestler? Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Well, which one? Vern Gagne or Mickey Rourke?
16-pound sledgehammer to the jugular, but I kind of like that in a guy. You don't have to worry about Valentine doing head scissors off the top rope or anything. You just got to worry about him draining you to death. Great offense here by Billy Joe Eaton, who I didn't think from Chattanooga could shoot you along like this.
Look at the Hammer giving him some good offense here.
Point in
Do they still have the smoke machine going
Greg
off?
the Hammer Valentine, not the prettiest face in the world either, but as we said, this man gets the job done. He will plow through you like a hot knife through butter. Whipped off the ropes and a nice block into, oh man, right across the sternum, which brought a smile to the face of his manager on the outside of the ring. What is it, Suave? Swoovy?
Rico Suave, and the sooner you understand that, the sooner you'll get your pockets pat. I mean, the better off you'll be.
Right down on the stomach, caught part of the rib cage there. Greg the Hammer, and as we see right now, Terry, this is exactly what I was talking about. He is not in any hurry to score a pinfall or a
Yeah, I really
submission
like the
here.
scene where he's
Greg
working at the
Hammer
deli.
Valentine prides himself on systematically taking his opponent apart.
And why not? He loves his work, and he's got 3 rounds.
They should do a remake of that starring Ben Thorpe called The Streamer.
Ordering a pizza. He's calling 911 for the Eaton family. They see how this kid's getting thrashed. We got great technology here in the American Wrestling Federation. We got a new segment called the Warriors Corner. Let's go to it.
Hello, everybody. This is Gentleman Chris Adams.
Oh,
from
boy, Chris
Stratford
Adams.
on Avon, England. You know, everybody knows that the English style of wrestling for years and years has had rounds. The American Wrestling Federation has rounds. The Alternative Wrestling Federation. I'll be there.
Alternative Wrestling
There's a
Federation.
man that could certainly take the measure
I
of
mean, this
anybody
round
here in the
system
American
doesn't
Wrestling
benefit
Federation.
Greg Valentine's
Chris
style, in
Adams,
my
with
opinion.
that European technique, he's known it all his life. That could be a man that could go one-on-one with Greg Valentine.
Yeah, Chris Adams, a true superstar in professional wrestling, but can he take the measure of Greg the Hammer Valentine?
I wouldn't
Maybe
book
you
him,
think
dude.
because it's a
He's
round
done,
system,
man.
but
He's like
what
irrelevant.
Adams started out in wrestling, what he grew up doing, would be the difference? I don't think so.
I want Raven.
Hammer's too strong.
If I get an old guy, it's got to be Raven. This was 95.
I have to tell you, Terry, this would be a
I would bring in Gangrel, maybe.
way too long. Telegraph that maneuver, and Valentine quickly.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know much about Chris Adams.
Why in the world, if you have Greg Valentine in trouble in the corner,
Didn't he get his wig, his hairpiece torn off, or someone tore his hairpiece off?
Oh, he drilled him with that hammer. Valentine smells blood right now, and nobody does this maneuver better than Greg the Hammer Valentine. That figure 4, and it is over just like that.
he's going to break this kid's leg if they don't make him let go right now.
The fans,
Everybody hates
oh, they
Valentine.
do. They absolutely detest him.
Yeah, I don't
But you
really
can't
see
argue
much.
with the record. And Rico Suave, a
Yeah,
very
Luna, I
happy
do
man
every,
indeed.
I do
As his
every
man,
week.
Greg the Hammer Valentine, victorious. He really made easy work of
I just
Billy
don't. I don't know what I could really do with an edge booking wise. You know what I mean? Raven, there's a story there. Like he's never gonna get another run in WWF or WWE or you know, he's just never gonna have another top guy run. If WWE brought Edge back, he would immediately have like, he would elevate immediately, and like, you know what I mean? It would be they would know how to use him properly. But like Raven, I've got that story. He was happy about it. That's good. It's gonna get stiffer competition every week.
Weighing 280 pounds.
And if he keeps winning, I may have to make a video.
600-pound bench presser, former Mr. USA. That guy has got a tremendous body, almost as good as yours, Nick.
Well, I'll tell you something. Sonny Rogers probably is doing what he can right now. The best
The
move he
ledge.
can possibly make. Get it started before the bell.
Can I put
because
Savvy
once
Guy
the
on
hammer
Boyd Watch?
gets
Yeah.
rolling, this could be a long night or a short night, depending on how you look at it.
He made a whole video the other night blaming all of his problems on being black.
This man is absolutely incredible. You've got
He
to see him
sounded
close
like
up,
rich.
ladies and
Even he sounded really
Huge man, but look at Sonny. I mean, this guy is
distressed.
a guy that nobody thought he had a chance against, and he's doing okay.
Well,
Ooh, a
again,
jawbreaker.
right underneath the chin, and oh, you better not prance and show off to the crowd, Sonny Rogers.
Sonny
You got Tony
Rogers.
Atlas in a bad way, you better stay
No,
up.
I wouldn't bring in Midian.
I don't know how long this offense
I
is gonna
wouldn't
last.
bring in very many old guys.
Just that quick, Sonny Rogers, like a rubber ball bouncing off bricks.
Wait a minute. Atlas can't even see him.
It would honestly, like in a dream scenario, I would have like a I wouldn't advertise it as such, but I would kind of make it like an old school. Remember season 1 NXT where you had like the pro and then the rookie. Like I would do that, except I would pair up like Boyd people with the veterans. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't book that into the story, but like I would kind of intentionally group the Boit people together with people that could both carry the matches and maybe like, you know, give them some pointers. I don't expect any of them to ever like put on fantastic matches. We're going to rely on storytelling. But we could do like indie, bring in indie guys for like the work rate matches. I'm gonna bring in She-Bulk, I can tell you that. Ruby and Grace just got knocked down to the mid card. Saba Simba. Oh, I love Tony Atlas interviews.
He's a big man, he sure is.
Well, the reason we have big referees like this is the president of the American Wrestling Federation, Mr. Paul Alperstein, says the rules are going to be enforced, and he's going to have referees like Jesse to do it. We'll be talking to him later on. Nick, I think I just counted 912 eye gouges by Sonny Rogers.
Can I put Lita in Boit Watch? No. I don't put cheating hoes in Boit Watch. I gotta keep Boit Watch for the bros. The loose cannon Luke West, yeah. Luke would be a great addition. Hey, what's up, RB9? Is that RB9? Yeah, I think so. Saba Simba. What a gimmick that. I love that gimmick though. Paid a fat girl to walk barefoot through cake, yeah. Man, I'll never forget that video. I think it was New Year's, and he posted a video of this girl. He was laying down on the ground, and she was just punching him in the face over and over again. Then she started stomping on his face. And when she was done, he looked over at the camera, he's like, "Happy New Year!" And that was like the entire video. NWA Power? No, I don't think so. People keep telling me that I need to watch that, though.
That's why we are the wrestling of the 21st century.
We are down to the last 30 seconds of
Body Watch.
Tony Atlas locks those tree trunks.
Hey, is that girl keeping time? I see she's got a computer in her lap. Is that a computer or a clock? Is she the official timekeeper?
Well, I have no idea. I do know that
Body. We have very little body watching. I feel like Goon content on Fusion Studios has sunk to pretty low levels. Very little Goon content. It's probably why my all my metrics are down. Well, view hours are fine. My most watched video of last week, as far as watch hours, by far was Ben versus Menard. It didn't have a ton of views, but I guess whoever watched it, like, a lot of them, like, watched a significant amount of it.
Yeah, well, one person he's not going to eye gouge is this week's Warrior. Let's throw it to the Warrior's corner right now.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gunn, and you are the luckiest wrestling fans in the world to be watching the new and hottest wrestling promotion, the American Wrestling Federation. Tune in next week because you're going to see Johnny Gunn housequake the nation, baby.
Housebreak the nation. What does that mean? He's going to teach what? Josh is going to jail. Good. But I know there has to be a pro in there with him. That might be a little too niche of a feud anyway. I don't.
And you have made a serious mistake once again. The turnbuckle cam.
Break cam.
Taking you right into the ring, and now the fans certainly enjoy this. Tony Atlas signaling that the beginning of the end is certainly near for Sonny Rogers. Oh my word!
You know what kind of incredible
of strength that takes to press a
What's up, Sammy boy?
man over your head?
I don't want to find out.
Come here,
I'm mostly thinking about She-Bulk booking ideas at this point. I've seen my Brock Lesnar now.
To the canvas. Tony Atlas.
Oh, big splash.
Has got to do it, and it does.
Pat Patterson grabbed my pecker in the shower.
Sonny. I love this part. Let's go to the instant replay. Boom into the Quake Cam. Follow with a
The
gorilla
Quake
slam.
Cam?
I'm a poet and don't know it. Hit it with that body splash. Bang. Tony Atlas, the winner.
All right, everybody, let's send it to Ken Resnick with the president of the American Wrestling Federation, Paul Alperstein.
Ladies and gentlemen, without question, there's been a tremendous amount of talk all throughout the country regarding this new American Wrestling Federation prior to this very first inaugural
Shooting
program
blanks.
of the AWF.
He's
To give
house
you a little
breaking the
bit more
nation,
background,
Daninsky.
I've asked the president of the American Wrestling Federation, Mr. Paul Alperstein, to join me out here. And I guess first thing I should ask you,
Paul
what would you
Alperstein.
like to be called, sir?
Paul will be just fine.
Okay, Paul it is. Paul, what way back first brought you to create this new American Wrestling Federation?
Well, I've been a fan of the sport of wrestling for many years, and I've seen the wrestling industry change dramatically, and I wanted to bring it back to the roots of its sport.
Now, Paul, I know you've made it very clear you are going to take a very hard
We're going to
line
take a
regarding
sports-based
following the
approach.
rules
Wins
here in the
and
American
losses
Wrestling
are going to
Federation.
matter.
Yes, the rules of the American Wrestling Federation
A
will be
blend
enforced, and the
between
rules are quite
in-ring
simple.
and storytelling.
First, there's
That's
no
like
throwing
every
anybody over
promotion
the top
ever, and then
rope.
it never happens.
There's no touching the referee, and there is a break on a 10 count. If they do not do those things, they will be disqualified.
Well, Paul, I think a lot of us are glad to hear that, but I've been very curious, as have people all over the country. Why did you decide to institute the round system here in the American Wrestling Federation?
Well, I've been around wrestling for a while, and I've seen many different types of styles. And I thought that to create a system unique to this business would be something phenomenal for the fans to see. And I think the round system will be something the fans will want to see throughout the world.
Now, I know a lot of people have been very curious. Besides the television programs, which I understand is being syndicated all around the country, you do plan in the
Dave's channel.
not-too-distant future to be running shows in arenas around the country as well.
In the very near future, we will be touring not only the United States, but foreign countries who are wanting us to come in there and show them what the American Wrestling Federation is all about.
Well, there's no question. The public, the press, the
Nice,
reviews
what
have been
good.
very positive so far. Again, the president of
I'm
the
trying.
AWF, Mr. Paul Alperstein.
We're back with the Warriors of Wrestling. Take it away, Billy Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 225 pounds, Rick
Vance McMahon announcing. Ooh, Rick Thunder. We'll bring in Rick Thunder to put over Jimmy on a show. We'll throw Rick Thunder some money.
Well, Terry Taylor, we're going to find out in short order if Paul Alperstein
Oh shit, Nails? Yo. Listen, most people who go to prison is because they've been, what did Luke say? When they've been pushed too far. Dave's channel's always smoking the fire sticks.
and I guarantee you that expression never changes. You'll see some teeth once in a while, but that's about it. He is as vicious and as sadistic as any man you will ever see in a professional wrestling
There's so many stories about Nails and Vince McMahon, like so many different versions of that story. Did he die? I don't know.
He doesn't know anything. Then you see the Quake Cam. He just comes in and maims and destroys everybody in his path. I mean, this Quake.
Once I found out he had a criminal record, I stopped following his career, Luna.
cynical, unfortunately, here. What do Nails and professional
Nails got
wrestling,
hammered.
as far as technique is concerned, have to do with each other? This man is a back alley brawler. Let's face it, he will do anything, absolutely anything, to get his hand raised in victory. And Terry, I honestly don't think this man cares about.
Rick Thunder had no idea what he was signing up for when he took this match. I hate when they bite people like that. Especially hate when Hogan does it. Then they act like they're spitting out a piece of skin or something. It's so gross.
There's no question about that. And again, that expression has not changed.
Why would you bite the guy? Like, if you're a good guy, why would you bite the guy? Nails is still around. I don't remember Death Row off the top of my head.
There are no such things as ring ropes or the confines of a ring when it comes to nails. Our camera's going to follow the great camera crew with the American Wrestling Federation.
Dude, Daninsky. Oh my god. Wow, what? How do you... Oh, he hit his arm. Okay. Wow, though, man, that looked great. Boom, man, fastball. You know who I wish I could get for Pro Heroes of Wrestling, Daninsky? Scott Norton. Yeah, Hogan did have a lot of heel moves, and I hated all of them. I hated when he raked Koko B. Ware's back in the Royal Rumble. I wanted to kill that motherfucker. I was a huge Hogan fan, but like that really made me mad when he did that. I was like, bro, the Birdman always been there for you, and you're going to turn on him when there's other people in the ring? If you're down to the final two, okay, but like to rake Koko's back like that? Give me a fucking break. Yeah, the back rakes, eye rakes, yeah, I hated the back rake. I gotta quit thinking about it, I'm getting mad. I was furious when that happened. He looks good, but do you think he could... He wouldn't have... I mean, the work rate is completely irrelevant in Heroes of Wrestling. It's about the storytelling. We can wrap the matches up quick. We can hide. We can do whatever. But we just got to have good storytelling. But I wonder if he could do a like mini low-impact match or something where he just... A guy just bumps around for him.
Here's the highlights replay. Are these highlights? I don't know. Yeah, I was in professional wrestling 14 years, not always doing things.
Who could we have him throw around? Jedi Joy.
I'm standing with Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
Oh my God.
Honestly, you were one of the first managers to enter the American Wrestling Federation.
This is gonna be me in like 10 years.
Stay around as long as I have by being a slouch. I know where the good things are happening, and it's happening right here in the American Wrestling Federation. And I know there's a lot of people out there right now that are mighty unhappy to see me, but get used to it because I'm going to be around a long time. Because I've got with me in the American Wrestling Federation the greatest tag team to ever come out of the state of Texas, and there's been legions of them. But these two guys, my new tag
I'll be right back.
are at the pinnacle of tag team success. I'm talking about Killer and Psycho, the Texas Heyman. Talk to him,
You know, I'm going to tell you something, Ken Resnick. You're looking at the two biggest, baddest pieces of meat ever to step out of the state of Texas. And now we're here in the AWF, the American Wrestling Federation, and we're here for one thing.
I got my Oliver Humperdinck kimono on now to out of solidarity.
Back to ringside.
It starts next week. Well, certainly a force to be reckoned with, Sir Oliver Humperdinck and the Texas Hangman, but I cannot get over what we saw a little bit earlier on from Nails. He has been heavily fined by Paul.
I think they went 95 and through 96.
Yeah, that was bizarre. And look at Ken McGuire.
Ken McGuire.
Pink tights. This guy's got his work cut out.
Wasn't that what Bobby Heenan said after he turned? He was like, "I knew it. I knew it." Oh shit! Here we go. Hey Daninsky, imagine Scott Norton throwing Jedi Joy out into the crowd like they used to do to Spike Dudley. He could throw Bethadone out there too. Imagine Scott Norton handicap match versus Jedi Joy and Bethadone. I find Oliver Humperdinck to be very off-putting. He seems like he's a Dark Crystal character to me.
Well, we're going to be back with the start of this match right after I drop and have Karst do 20 push-ups. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Oh man, I hope this all this smoke doesn't send him into a Vietnam flashback.
Made his way around ringside. He actually got out of the ring and presented that youngster with a flag. Certainly made her day. And now he's backed up Kenny McGuire into the corner and a clean break by Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, I know he likes giving kids flags. I guess that's why he gave you one.
There wouldn't be very much women's wrestling, though, to be honest. My main feud, She-Bulk, until She-Bulk eventually put over Grace, and then I just have like one thing happening at a time there.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Backs up. Wants to take a break here. If ever anybody should utilize every second in the round system.
Tony Falk, though, we could get to come in to be like an authority. He could be our Eddie Marlin.
But there's somebody who is coming to the American Wrestling Federation for one reason, and he's about to tell us why.
You're looking to shake out LKC. I don't need no introduction. But American Wrestling Federation, you will be surprised when I have the greatest wrestler in the world. Next week, you will meet him. And wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I didn't understand any of that.
In a while, Sheikhan, not LKC, blurs the English and the Arabic, and that was a perfect example of it. You talk about a mortal enemy of Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, but look at this. You talk about mortal enemies. Kenny McGuire turning it on. I'm not sure he knows what he's going to do when he gets fired. Sergeant Slaughter fired up.
It didn't have one. F Wood, they didn't have a connection with WWF. In fact, Sergeant Slaughter's like merchandising himself in that way and in other ways, like, is one of the reasons he had so much heat with Vince. And the same is true with King Kong Bundy. Remember, he did that computer ad series, and then that pretty much, he was done after that.
Drills him to that ample midsection with the knee.
Dave Brown as the heel. Daninsky, would you come and do commentary if we let you wear a sock? You could be like Excalibur.
Signaling for the Slaughter Cannon, as only he can deliver it. He has immortalized this move at one shot.
What a terrible clothesline / bulldog.
Yeah, that would be an improvement in his looks. There he goes, set for the most famous move in professional wrestling, the Cobra Clutch. And if he gets it on, that's it. Kenny McGuire's got no choice. He's got to give up, and there he does.
I like that. You should tap out immediately. You should be like, fuck, this is Sergeant Slaughter. This is the Cobra Clutch. I'm fucked. I'm not going to get injured over this and tap out. Slaughter, man, what a great wrestler that a lot of younger people and even people my age really don't. I mean, he's so fucking good. Like those matches with Pat Patterson, which admittedly the guy did grab Tony Atlas's pecker in the shower, but still, those matches between Sergeant Slaughter and Pat Patterson at the Garden are like, oh my god, amazing. Which part of your body would you be putting the sock on? Your face. What do you think? Yeah, I saw that. They should induct her breasts. Remember how good they looked for that, like, Jericho feud?
It's great to be here in American
The Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
The regulations back, and I'm happy for President Paul Alberstein to do that.
Oh, I thought he was going to say.
You know, Sarge, the
I didn't know who's president in '95. Clinton.
Federation, boy, second to none.
None better than the American Wrestling Federation. We've got the round systems here, which I really like. And when I put that Cobra Clutch on my opponent, as you just saw, can you imagine a guy walking the ring?
Is that true, Jeremy? I'm not surprised.
Of course I had to put the Cobra Clutch on him. So I put him down, and I'm going to put everybody down that faces me right here in the American Wrestling Federation.
Like, I don't understand that. And they let some people use their names, their old gimmicks, or their real names, and other people they don't. Like, I really don't understand this Braun Breaker thing. If he was like a loser, whatever, who cares? But like, he's going to be the face of the company fairly shortly. Like, why not just call him Rex Steiner? You know, I don't get it. Braun Breaker just seems like such a terrible name.
Sergeant Slaughter, let's go back to ringside.
Well, which one of us did he dismiss?
Sounds like a geologist that you'd see on sightings.
Well, ladies Ladies and gentlemen, certainly Sergeant Slaughter means business here in
Yeah,
the American Wrestling Federation.
yeah. I mean, even by the time I got to see him, like in the feud with Warrior and Hogan, like he was already like, you know, aging out. He was great though with his feud with DX. Oh shit, here we go. I don't see a single person doing the bird. Man, Koko's one of my all-time favorites.
Stop it. The Birdman? I know what you meant. Koko B, ladies and gentlemen, tremendously popular with the fans wherever he appears. What an athlete, what a wrestler. We'll be right back with the start of this matchup. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not going to do any of that shit with Heroes of Wrestling. We're not going to do any merchandising. We'll let the people do their own if they want to. We're not doing any of that kind of nonsense.
Absolutely had this crowd on their feet all during the commercial break, and he still got them fired up. Somebody call a cab.
Why are they chanting USA? Is this guy a foreigner?
For heaven's sakes, have respect for Koko B. Ware. This man, tremendously talented. You know it. You've been in the ring with him.
Man, though, is that... I don't know. I mean, it's wrestling, so, you know, if Edge can work as a name and become the champ. But, I don't know, Braun Breaker, just like, I don't know.
Backs up, and once again, Koko getting the crowd into this one. Would you please
For your top guy.
stop flapping your arms? I know you're flying home, but not right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this, of course, the American Wrestling Federation. We've said it before, the most unique and innovative wrestling league in the
Yeah, he just got all of his shit back, I think, not too long ago, F. Wood. Whenever TKO took over, when they cut him a big check, they gave him the rights back to, like, his name and his gimmicks. That's true, Daninsky. Like, my main memories of Andre are when he's, you know, when the sun's setting on him. But man, that match with Hogan, though, I mean, that was it for me. Like, when I saw that match, that was like, my brain, like, was like, this is a, we're gonna watch this forever. What a great match. What a great build. What a great match. Oh my God.
For heaven's sake, stay with me. It's already been delivered. Koko B, ladies and gentlemen, everywhere he has appeared, he has climbed right to the top. In talking to him earlier on, he intends to make the American Wrestling Federation no exception, but right now...
If we've got time, there's an interesting Andre match that I think we can probably get away with. It's him and Baba teamed up against these other two guys that are like 7 foot tall. It's a crazy match.
I've heard that before. You know, Bob Bradley is taking an awful lot of time posturing to the crowd.
Is Koko getting the main? Nice.
Right now, but he better stay on him for heaven's
Princess
sake.
Bride, yeah.
People don't understand. It's very easy to dish out punishment, but you got to find out what kind of athlete, what kind of man, what kind of wrestler you are when you're getting beat up. Do you have what it takes to kick out and to keep...
Do you remember Luna, his tag team with Haku, the Colossal Connection? It's one of my favorite tag teams. Remember their fucking amazing ass matches with Demolition? Oh.
This looks more like a mugging, a massacre, or maybe a melee. There hadn't been a wrestling hold yet. Bobby Bradley's just attacked and hadn't backed up a step.
Come on, Coke. Have we seen a second round since the opening one to tell us that there were rounds?
How would you score this if you're Jesse Hernandez, the referee? I mean,
How would you score it? What do you mean?
And maybe a punch to the forehead.
Oh, drilled into the midsection. Then Koko B a second time. Oh, but that time Bradley, I don't think he got all that he wanted, but it was enough to take the Birdman to the canvas and in for a count of...
Oh yeah, here we go.
Kick out with your arms up over your head like that shows the strength of Koko B. Right now, we have 26 seconds, 25, 20. Well, you get
Luna was a giant machine mark. Hell yeah.
21 seconds left in this first round.
And certainly Mr. Bradley apparently intent only on...
During that Machines run, I'm pretty sure that I read that he either... I don't know if they actually did any matches, though, but it was like he and Bill Eadie under 2 of the masks, and that would have been a really interesting tag team.
And he escaped. It wasn't a bell. It was a great escape in the corner. Way to go, Bob Bradley.
I haven't seen it, but I believe it. He's like all... He's all... Dave's channel would have to tell you what all he's on. Maybe we could get Al Snow's last match in Heroes of Wrestling. Who could he put over, though, on the way out for us? Who could he do a favor for on the way out? Not Jimmy. We'd need a heel. One of our heel. Probably not Savvy, though. Maybe Luke.
Bobby Bradley picked up that stool he's supposed to be sitting on. Jesse Hernandez better get paid overtime for all this work he's having to do to keep Bradley off Koko B. Ware.
Well, the powers that
Big
be in the
Machine.
American Wrestling Federation have instituted the 1-minute
What a great name.
Obviously, Bob Bradley wants none of that, and he continues the assault right to the top of the head.
And I don't blame him. Koko B. Ware, a true warrior in the American Wrestling Federation. Speaking of warriors, let's go to Warriors Corner right now.
That's right. I am the roughneck.
I'm not bringing Minar in. Get serious.
Wrestling Federation. Next week, whoever steps in my face will go down with the sidewalk slam. I am the man. You will go down for the last time.
Well, you talk about a man who means business, the awesome Mr. Hughes.
Look, let's be real, okay? Minar is not going to do business. He's not professional. That's why you couldn't like write a storyline around the Thorpes. Like they they don't always like to, show up. Menar's too yeah. Maybe he could, if he would do an interview off site and we could run it, maybe, but I couldn't trust him beyond that.
The magnitude of Koko B. Ware.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he is really doing well. Great reversal by Koko B. Ware.
He could put over Tony Yeoman.
Well, Koko's starting to get fired up there. He's looking at the crowd.
He's waving goodbye.
No, he's not waving goodbye at all, for heaven's sakes. Koko back to his feet. Bradley ineffectual with that punch, and now Koko B. Ware on the offense. Nice reversal by Bradley. Oh, for heaven's sakes. He might as well have...
Arn Anderson partying with Prince. I could see Nick Bockwinkel. He was pretty classy. I think it's a mistake. I think they should have made a really big deal about the rounds, but then not actually ever shown us a second round, and wait until we get like a competitive match, like Koko against Hughes or something, and then do, like, you know what I mean? Koko taking forever to beat a jobber in the main event just doesn't exactly instill confidence. Here comes the Ghostbuster. Oh my God, stiff. Ooh, that looked good. Right on the shoulders. Tony Yeoman would definitely be a heel. He would come in as a baby face, and then we would turn him like real hard heel. He'd cut a promo talking about he doesn't need advice. He doesn't need advice from, from people in the audience. If they knew what they were talking about, they'd be up in the ring with him, not sitting out in the stands.
Impressive debut indeed for Koko B. Ware here in the American Wrestling Federation. And speaking of impressive debuts, Sol Rico Suave, the debut of your man, Greg Valentine.
Well, you know something, it came no surprise to me, but some of you morons out there that might not realize that Rico Suave has the best, the most talented, and the best looking wrestlers in the world.
Best looking.
Who is this woman with a computer at ringside?
Don't worry about her, moron. I heard about you and the way you like to make moves on the girls, and she belongs to me. But let me tell you something about the computer. It
My
come
Abdullah.
Up with 3 names. 3 names. Names
You
that
know
are gonna
what?
take the Suave family right to the top.
Tony would be kind of funny too, if you made him like a manager for a lady tag team. Like, can you imagine if he was like sitting at ringside fanning himself, like drinking lemonade, and like anytime they need help, he can't get there in time because he's like combing his hair or some shit like that.
Who are the other 2 names?
Don't worry about the other 2, but let me bring in number 1. The man you just saw.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
I think his name was Ronnie Vegas. I think he's heading back to Atlantic City, though. He's so screwed up. What do you think, Gregory?
Well, I'll tell you what, all you had to do with that computer is push in greatness. And then you got Greg the Hammer Valentine, a name that is synonymous in professional wrestling with Greg the Hammer Valentine, a name that is synonymous in professional wrestling with greatness and everything about true wrestling, because I am the master of the figure 4 leg lock.
Koko killed those guys, man,
which is gonna take
with
us
that
all the way
brain
to the
buster.
top.
Well, Terry, what a tremendous debut for the Warriors.
Man, I wish I was at Warriors. See, this is what we need. We need heroes of wrestling to be a fun family environment.
So until next week, you're dismissed.
Yes, drinking lemon thunder at ringside. All right, this is season 1, episode 2, March 4th, 1995.
Attention. Americans have the freedom of choice, and your choice for professional wrestling should be the American Wrestling Federation.
Did your dad ever take a shit in a hotel room, like Greg Valentine's dad liked to do? He liked to take a shit somewhere in the hotel room that would be like hard for the maid to find. There's the burrito. That's a great shirt, and so is the Terry Funk one, Dusty Sucks Eggs.
And I am your partner in broadcast excellence, Terry Taylor. We're going to see Johnny Gunn. We're going to see the
Johnny Gunn.
We're going to see gentleman Chris Adams in action. We're also going to see Mr. Hughes with Adnan LKC, and we're also going to see Bob Orton Jr. with Sir Oliver Humperdinck in his corner.
To the ring we go.
I don't remember.
Bill Anderson.
I don't remember what they called him. Maybe Nails with an S.
We are about to see one of the young lions in professional wrestling in Johnny Gunn.
Ronnie Vegas.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's a great wrestler. You said young lion. Johnny Gunn, great guy. 265 pounds, 6'5", big. He's got his referee in there, Gary Granke, your favorite referee.
What's that guy? What's his name? The Galloping Greek.
Absolutely he is. And Johnny Gunn, you talk about a guy who stays in condition. This young man certainly going to be making...
Not limit yourself to one place. When I was going to live events and interacting with people in the pro wrestling community, they didn't take a shit in the hotel room, but what they always did was, like, every time, the whole deal was they would try to get the TV remote control up into a rat. That was like the hotel room prank of the mid 2000s in the Midwest, was to stick the TV remote up inside a rat.
Absolutely overwhelming. We knew it was going to be great. The response
The Iron Greek. You're having pizza from dinner from where? I want a thin crust Domino's pepperoni pizza.
I promise I will not answer any of them without money in them. Oh, boy, Ronnie Vegas, viva Ronnie Vegas. A little donut on top of his head, that's from too many neck bridges. But this guy is attacking Johnny Gunn. I guess he doesn't care about Gunn's reputation and credentials.
He broke whose neck? Martino's neck.
Scientific choke maneuver.
Scientific choke indeed.
Ooh, man.
Johnny Gunn certainly a hit with the female contingent of wrestling fans. He walked into
Johnny Gunn a hit with the ladies.
And what a response. The oohs and the ahs. Elvis is in the building. But Ronnie Vegas is hanging in there. Tooth and nail, drills him with an elbow to the back of the neck.
Well, that's what's so great about the American Wrestling Federation.
I really misjudged this drink. It tastes awful.
Nobody here is a slug other than you. But in the ring, I mean. Oh, good arm whip there, reversal.
Followed him into the corner. And Ronnie Vegas all shook up. Big clothesline right there.
All shook up.
Right, all shook up.
How do I eat so many large pizzas? I don't know. Just lucky, I guess.
That's right. It's when you go to eat, entendre.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the American Wrestling Federation, the most unique and innovative...
I'm just an AI program, Daninsky.
Utilizing the round system.
The real Mark Fusion is in the Maldives.
Slingshot into that top turnbuckle. And there may be a little jackpot there. The dice rolling maybe in the head of Ronnie Vegas right now.
Looks like he's getting ready to crap out. That was unbelievable.
He's about to crap out.
And look at this resiliency. Comes up. Lariat, duck,
boot right to the sternum.
Uh-oh, double chicken wing into it.
Don't they like drink Windex over there or something? Don't Greeks like to drink Windex? I saw that in a movie one time, I think.
Very, very impressive on the part of Johnny Gunn.
What's up, Cody Turbo?
This kid absolutely sensational.
Boy, did you see the height?
Cody, has Beth talked about... Whoa! Whoa, Daninsky. Feast your eyes on this lady, man. This hair is outrageous. Good Lord. Crap out in the hotel, yeah. Has Beth said anything publicly about her situation with her AA crush? She talked to me about it, but I don't know if she's talked about it on her channel, and I want her to have like the debut of the information. We drink Mountain Dew. Fair.
This next bout is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first from Dearborn, Michigan.
3 rounds.
201 pounds, Jimmy V.
Oh shit, Jimmy V with 1 M.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to
Hey, sorry kid, it's $10 a letter. And you going down tonight. Oh, he's actually gonna wrestle. Do you remember the time when we watched midget wrestling? It was a complete disaster. And then YouTube removed the video. Hey, shut this guy up. Oh, here we go. Hercules will take care of it. The tutelage. Oh no, he's with him. Oh, come on. Yeah, so that's what she told me. She messaged me in the middle of the night and was like, "Hey Mark, I turned my crush gay." That was the energy. Super late LKC match. Yeah, I'd say so.
Certainly, Terry, if he's not the most powerful man in wrestling, he's in the top 3 or 4. This is an awesome physical specimen, and how in the world young Jimmy V is going to be able to cope with this is beyond me.
Well, yeah, I think so too, but Jimmy V...
Boy, look how big he is, dude. Jimmy V in big trouble. Oh my God, look at this. Good Lord, man. Jesus Christ, dude, he seems like... Oh man, he just seems like a complete beast here. I mean, he was big in WWF, but like the other guys were at... Oh my God, were as big. Like now he just seems like a monster. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, was that the Tinder guy? I didn't want to give away any spoilers, but I thought it was a pretty funny update. Man, he fucking planted his ass. Oh man, we got him right on the fucking forehead. Oh my God.
The mighty Hercules, he has taken a look at this youngster with disdain, with absolute disdain.
Yeah, there's a stain on the ring in the form of Jimmy V.
Jimmy V, the stain. Oh my God. This is what I want to see. I need a return to these kind of matches.
Disqualification. I mean, use outside stuff. Disqualification. Paul Alperstein said he's going to enforce the rules.
This is what it's going to be like when Scott Norton wrestles Jedi Joy in Bethadone.
If Casey touches it, that's a DQ, right? Disqualification?
Absolutely. Casey is strictly up there just to humiliate this youngster.
I think he breathed on him, and that's what knocked him down.
This is a great. This is like one of my favorite matches I've seen in a while. Oh my God! He just looks like he's like. He looks like he's a little kid. Jeez.
This is a massacre.
This is a massacre.
Yeah, get the chalk outliner out. This kid is I mean, bless his heart. He's trying hard.
Bless his heart. That's what you want to hear.
That's pretty good when you can wrestle a match and do your own commentary. Why are we here? Hercules is doing his own commentary.
Well, this is one angry man in Hercules. Look at this now. He's got that smile on his face.
Oh my God, amazing. What a fucking match, dude.
That has got to do it. And finally,
woo! Man, that was amazing.
Look at this now. He's got that smile on his face.
Ooh! Damn. One more time. Sorry, I gotta see it again.
Well, this is one angry man in Hercules.
This is one angry man.
He's got that smile on his face. Oh, man. Whiplash, concussion, you name it, that has got to do it.
Good grief, man.
Finally put an end to this. Hercules.
This is what every match in Heroes of Wrestling is going to be. At least for the TV show. Our big arena shows in Evansville will have longer matches. Speaking of which, did you guys know Evansville is the meth capital of America?
Picks this kid Jimmy V up by the neck. Stands for vertebrae. Bang! Down he goes. Unbelievable move. And then he picks him up in this power bomb. And watch how he drives him into the mat. What a win for for Hercules. What a victory.
All right, let's toss it to our friend Ken Resnick. He's with
Man, what a match.
And Hercules. Take it away, Ken.
Throw Jimmy V in the trash after that.
Exactly overjoyed, to say the least, to see the president of Sheik Adnan El-Casey here in the American Wrestling Federation. He is one of the most devious wrestlers in the annals of professional wrestling.
Mr. Ken Resnick.
Okay, what about this? What if I bring in Keith Lee to be my Hercules, and that's all his matches are. He never does anything other than just like throwing people around the ring.
I promise the American Wrestling Federation of my surprise. The caravan will continue her mission, and the barking of the dog will never stop.
I loved that match though. That was a great match, I thought. That like weird choke slam where he started him out with his back to the mat and then like face slammed him instead.
That in the American Wrestling Federation, that the wrestlers would be the biggest, they'd be the baddest, and they'd be the greatest top name stars throughout the world. And that I could come in here and I could defeat each and every one of them. You promised me, and I promise you, I'm gonna beat them all.
I'm gonna beat them all.
What about me?
I'll take it easy. He'll get to you.
Well, I'm
Thank you
gonna
very
get to
much,
somebody.
Ken Resnick. Tag team action on tap right now. Boy, I'll tell you, Adnan El-Casey and Hercules, a force to be reckoned
Oh
with.
boy, Butler Stevens and Mike Brahms, the famous composer, making his debut.
Butler Stevens. Holy, maybe he's a butcher part-time. We don't know.
Weighed up 560 pounds.
Well, and also, we will be able to lure in some pretty impressive talent, I think, because we're going to give pretty much total creative freedom. I mean, anything short of, well, we're not, I mean, inciting a riot is a broad term. So, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I think we should allow the people to write their own promos and let them say whatever they want to. Hercules used cars, yeah! I love Hercules' voice. He looks crazy here. He's got the big muscle gut. Uh-oh, bad. We got bad hombres. I don't think I've ever actually watched a pay-per-view of AEW's. I think I've only seen, like, single matches, and then I've seen some of the, couple of the old Dynamites.
Yeah, these guys are big, nasty, impressive, and kind of smelly. I think they've been out on the trail too long.
Kind of smelly.
They come into the American Wrestling Federation with tremendous credentials. Toughest job in the world right now is
Well, I'm
Jesse
surprised they
Hernandez
didn't
trying to keep these guys
give him
back
the
in
old
corner
Shanghai.
under
They
some
actually hung
sort of
back.
semblance of order.
I thought they were going to jump him.
Well, part of this great crowd here on hand with the American Wrestling Federation, they're still lined up outside the building.
Your wife is stuck in the door, right?
Captain Lou ripoff.
That's all right. No problem there.
She didn't hear that, obviously.
He looks like a radio DJ that just won't let go.
And Jesse Hernandez checking them for any foreign objects. They don't need a foreign object, for heaven's sake.
Well, they got a foreign object with red hair on the outside. Right here we have Steven Starton. He's in a stripy-looking outfit. He's ready to roll.
I think when it's done well, like most people would like wrestling. I just don't think I don't think it's done like really, really well very often.
Ted Hutt, it was great to be here in the American Wrestling Federation, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all my fans for writing and calling. I'll be back. I'll be back right here in the American Wrestling Federation real soon. See you then.
He's like, hey, when you make that Warriors Corner logo, can you make the two words come together and form kind of a corner? Oh, this is an early Kurt Angle match. I like that guy's Kurt Angle singlet though.
And that's why he's here in the American Wrestling Federation. Well, Butler Stevens fighting back, kicked in the back, kicked in the front, comes back fighting back. Gotta admire that fighting heart.
Is this Don Bass and who was the other guy that was with him? Dirty Rhodes.
I know it's not Humperdinck. No, it's Killer. And that's Psycho.
From the top, drills him across the back.
Don't you know anything?
Well, I'm learning. I don't have the 15 glorious years.
You probably thought his back was broken from that crushing elbow. Wrong. If you watch it back in slow motion and you know the trick, you'll see that he lets go of his feet so that his body naturally and gently comes down to the mat and the forearm simply slides harmlessly off of his back. These three, just more con men.
Oh, he's trying to get to the corner now. There's a tag to Braum, and he's in the ring right now. Drop kick right on the money. He staggers.
But he got his wallet on his head.
He staggers Psycho. He's trying to mount some kind of an offense here. Oh! Ran right into that size 13. Follows it up, and there's Humperdinck. Very happy on the outside of the ring, directing traffic. Oh, look at this combination. They are absolutely devastating.
You thought the referee was here to keep law and order? He's just another con man.
The guys are both big. 290-pound Killer just drops that elbow into the chest, but there's great double team moves, great strategy, and great timing on their tags.
Ooh, nice.
Psycho did one. Killer said, "You think that's good? Watch this."
Right on the back of the head. And this looks to be about over once again, but Killer and Psycho,
they haven't had enough yet.
No, absolutely not. They're bloodthirsty, this combination. And certainly, there's some of that Humperdinck influence there. That's his trademark.
Well, this is their debut on the American Wrestling Federation. Humperdinck came out last week. They came out, told everybody what they were going to do. They're sending a message to every potential tag team in the American Wrestling Federation. You won't only lose against us, you might also get hurt.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the American Wrestling Federation and the round.
Yeah, see, this, I think this would have been better as a half the length squash.
He had to find old Nails. Nails last week.
Well, there you go. They just called him Nails.
Who gets that fine money? You want to split it?
He's living. He's alive and well in the Maldives.
We did. That's a lot of money he took away from old Nails. I'd like to see who's going to collect it.
But at least he's serious about what he says. Now watch this maneuver from that second rope. Oh! Well, there's a very interesting pinning combination. Both hangmen in the ring at the same time. I don't think it made any difference if it was 1, 2, or the popcorn vendor or anybody.
He could have counted to 100.
Yeah, but, I mean, we have a round system and nobody's
Good night, Irene.
So far this week. Boy, that action here is hot and heavy. I love it.
Well, Butler Stevens and Mike Braum gave it
Butler
their best,
Stevens.
but unfortunately, against a combination like this.
Man, right here, he picks him
Piped in audio? I don't know.
Mike Braum up in the air, has that arm out. If that arm gets trapped underneath, they'll break it. Oh, man.
impressive, and that's it.
How was it almost?
Let's toss it to our friend Ken Resnick with Tito Santana.
With me, Tito Santana. Tito, we talk about the tremendous competition continuing to come in here to the American
You don't think the
Wrestling
Texas
Federation.
Hangmen were getting
Certainly
those big
appearances
Road
of
Warrior
Oliver
pops?
Humperdinck roots for no good for a lot of wrestlers.
That's exactly right. You know, the Texas Hangmen, the only thing I don't like about them is their manager and their style. But Tito Santana in the American Wrestling Federation, the round system, the fans are liking it a lot. And the list of wrestlers wanting to come into the American Wrestling Federation is growing by the day. I'm talking about good wrestlers, Ken. Bringing back wrestling. That's what the American Wrestling Federation is about. You got Sergeant Slaughter, you got Chris Adams, and then you got the likes of Bob Borden, who I don't respect very much, Greg Valentine, and the list goes on. But Tito Santana appreciates the fans in the American Wrestling Federation.
Oh man, remember how great that feud was? Greg Valentine and Tito Santana.
Tito Santana here on the AWF. We'll be right back.
Arriba!
Well, it's certainly great to see Tito Santana here in the American Wrestling Federation, and as Tito says, it's back to wrestling, back to the basics.
Well, I think wrestling fans deserve at least that. It's a great
Lightning Rod.
I like that name. Good-looking guy.
ATF Media gonna be all over that one if he's still
I
here.
think when they pay to watch wrestling, that's what they should get. A contest.
Lightning Rod.
Absolutely, and take a look.
Hurricane Smith.
In this sport, tremendously popular with the fans in attendance.
Ooh, Pearl Harbor job.
Lightning Rod doesn't even wait for a bell. He's clubbed the big man from behind.
I thought they said lightning never strikes twice. He's hit the man dozens of times. This is some Fusion Studios booking. Just find some big guy and let him no-sell everything.
Hurricane Smith acting absolutely like it didn't even faze him. Oh, what a shot.
Hurricane Smith.
Rod tried to take the early offense even before the bell started. Perhaps his only.
We're seeing their first attempt at homegrown talent.
Has completely backfired. He's raised the ire of big Hurricane Smith. Oh, is that it? That's it.
I hope so. Man, what a big guy. Took you right out. Unbelievable win by Hurricane Smith. Lightning Rod.
Hurricane Smith is like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time now.
You see him line it up. It's a jet taking off. Yeah. Boom, thunderclap. Right
You
on
probably
top of
thought he
Lightning
shattered
Rod,
his
and there's no
ribs.
sparks in
Wrong,
this ring.
idiot.
Let's go to another match, Cards. Why not?
Hurricane
Maybe go one
Smith
round.
takes the bulk of the impact on his own knees,
Ladies and gentlemen,
which
this
are
next
greeted by the
contest is
mat
scheduled
like a
for
soft,
3
wet
rounds.
kiss.
Introducing first from Newport Beach, California, weighing 222 pounds, Bobby Bradley.
Well, this is one tough individual.
Bobby Bradley.
Bobby Bradley, very tenacious.
Yeah, he never quits, and he's got some talent.
Can somebody look up if Bobby Bradley is still alive?
This is Karsh.
Hey. This man, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't this just a black Bubba Rogers gimmick, really?
Big Mr. Hughes.
Category 5.
Eyeballing the fans with that look of disdain. Gets into the ring in his street clothes. Doesn't even bother to get into wrestling attire.
He's not wrestling attire. He's wrestling Bobby Bradley. This guy's 330 pounds. Where does Mr. Hughes
330 pounds? Bullshit. As gentle as a lover's embrace, yeah.
Is a very tenacious, very, very tough individual, but I do believe in looking across the ring at Mr. Hughes, he knows what he's gotten himself in for. Certainly a victory over Hughes puts him right to the top of the world of professional wrestling.
Curtis Hughes was first before Big Bubba.
Hughes, and now the bell has just sounded. Hughes certainly again not waiting for any official start of a match. He has drilled Bobby Bradley early on here. He wants to get this one over quickly.
Yeah, and boy, he sure is. He's throwing the heavy artillery. Bobby Bradley down again. Mr. Hughes starts this thing before the bell even goes. Man, something's going to have to be done about this. Here's my favorite part of the TV. Let's go to the Warrior Corner.
I mean, I like Mr. Hughes. I've always just kind of thought that, oh shit.
The fabulous Freebird. Been all over with the rest. Now I'm here with the best in the AWF. And you know what they say? when opportunity knocks, this fabulous Freebird sure do know how to rock.
You're gonna be Doc Hendricks in a year, motherfucker. Bobby is still alive, retired in 02. So how old is he? Could we get one more match? How you doing, Bob Brown? What if we had him work a retirement match? We could bring in Ruska to wrestle Bobby Bradley. I'm a big fan. I like the Hoss wrestlers. Did Hogan ever have a run with him? Anywhere? Like, do you ever wrestle him in WCW?
Something I don't know. Look at this, straightening his tie now, for heaven's sakes. This is a pin for.
He's 67. What about if we have him with Ruska? Ruska's a big guy. He could take care of him in the ring, I think.
Yeah, Bobby Bradley just threw a left hair, a right hand that had nothing.
Ruska would do the right thing too. He would put him over.
If Alperstein doesn't look at this and think something's going on and something has to be done, then that guy is no kind of president.
Well, Mr. Hughes is absolutely.
There we go. Ooh, oh, damn, dude.
Well, Mr. Hughes is absolutely methodical.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Well, Mr. Hughes is absolutely methodical. Sidewalk slam. That's got to do it.
I hope so, for Bob Bradley's sake.
For heaven's sakes. Mr. Hughes, you talk about a mean, vicious individual. You're looking at him right there.
Great finish.
Yeah, Mr. Hughes is real happy with himself. He just beat up a guy who weighs 110 pounds less than him, kept his earring in, and kept his sunglasses on. That in itself is a feat here in the American Wrestling Federation. Irish whip into the corner. He's got Bobby Bradley going. Whoa, launches him into the stratosphere on that back body drop. Bobby's in bad shape, barely has enough to hit the ropes. Hughes launches himself, bang again, drop kick in the face.
See, Ruska would be kind of like a Forbidden Door character. We would only bring him in on like special occasions. A deep cut for the fans, you know.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's send it to Ken Resnick with the president, Paul Alperstein.
While we're waiting for Mr. Hughes to make his way to the interview area,
This guy sucks. Alpertson, I can't stand him.
Paul, last week you were very specific.
He's all mush mouth. He's non-committal. He's not speaking from the heart.
Really substantial fine against Nails. This is my interview time, and ain't nobody going to enforce the rules on the roughneck.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Hughes. In the American
Let me tell
Wrestling
you something,
Federation,
Mr. Hughes.
The match doesn't start until the bell sounds. And for your actions in the ring, you're going to be fined $3,000.
Oh man, $3,000 for back jumping him.
I have never in my life, from beating up anybody, starting a match before the clock starts, been fined before. But let me tell you this, Paul Sommerstein, you think that you can take money out of my pocket? Let me tell you this.
Memphis
Don't
promo.
nobody make a fool out of me. You throw them dogs in front of my face, I'm going to kick them just like the dogs they are. Give me some time. Anybody will go down.
Ken Resnick. Me and Daninsky are going to do the commentary for Heroes of Wrestling.
San Antonio, Texas, weighing 202 pounds, Trevor Blanchard.
Well, there's Trevor
Oh my God. I'm so glad we could share this moment, guys. Terry Blanchard.
The Kansas City connection here apparently today. Cowboy Bob Orton Jr.
Oh, Ace Cowboy. Nice.
In professional wrestling, second generation, his father Bob Orton Sr., a champion in his own right, and certainly
Hey, Randy Wanzer. How's it going?
the American Wrestling Federation.
You're just in time for Terry Blanchard.
Yeah, this guy is a tremendous wrestler, tremendous tactician. Yeah, I mean, this guy has been a star for many, many years. And when you see him in the ring, you'll see why. This guy is fluid, no waste.
Or Trevor Blanchard, yeah. My bad.
As I said,
wait a minute, Blanchard's trying to put a fire out in that corner.
Look how big Orton is. Jeez.
In the person of Bob Orton Jr., I mentioned his father, one of the legends of the 1950s and 60s in professional wrestling.
Joe Blanchard?
No, Bob Orton, for heaven's sakes.
Joe Blanchard.
Senior, although I have to believe that his son
Daninsky will do the color commentary, and I'll do the play-by-play.
Talented. And truthfully, Terry, he can go either way. You want to wrestle scientifically, he'll do it with you, but he prefers to throw that rule book out the window.
Yeah, he can brawl with the best of them. Great escape there. Takedown by Orton. Escape by Blanchard. Another takedown. Blanchard sits out. Nice move. Gets out. And look at that little frustration there.
Come on, ref. He broke the ropes. Get him out of there.
What's going to say? Nice sit out.
Yeah, there he is. He wrote the book on pro wrestling right there, Oliver Humperdinck. You know, you talk about fines and rule breaking. Give Paul Elberstein credit. We wondered if he was going to do anything about Mr. Hughes. Lo and behold, instantly that $3,000 fine.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was almost like a cash machine the way he got that out so quick. Two great spin under takedowns by awful man by Blanchard.
Oh my God, that's what we should. Have we ever done that? Have we ever listened to the Jim Cornette? I think we have, maybe, where he listens to the tape, the Tessa Blanchard tape.
What Orton does in that ring is precision. He lines up his man, he sets him up, and then he drills him with high impact.
He's using his feet, fingers, and hands so far. And Blanchard right now, poor Trevor's flat on his back. I don't know if there'll be a 10 count involved in this match or not, but we haven't seen round 2 in this hour yet.
Well, that is testimony to the level of talent here in the American Wrestling Federation.
Will you have to shill products? Fuck no, dude. No sponsorship. Well, we'll have lottery money, so we won't have to shill anything.
Much to the delight of that, whatever he is on the outside of the ring, and Oliver Humperdinck.
A gargoyle.
Right on. That is absolutely right.
Or he can look like one of those little trolls. Remember with the orange hair sticking up?
My kid has one of those. Looks better than he does, believe me. Orton now setting him up for that signature.
Good night, Trevor.
Pile driver. That's been outlawed almost every federation.
Oh, nice sell.
That is one of the most dangerous moves in professional wrestling. It's been outlawed everywhere. 2, 3. Orton takes the measure of young Trevor Blanchard. What a victory, and everybody in here showing how they disapprove of Bob Orton Jr.
If you wanted to, you could shill for your favorite YouTubers. You could put over YouTube channels. But you wouldn't have to sell anything, no.
Right in the face. Uses the ropes as an ally because why not? They're there. Uses one of the most devastating moves. Boom to pile driver. Blanchard's 5-1.
Let's send it to Ken Resnick. He's there with Oliver Humperdinck.
There is no question the very first manager to sign a managerial contract here in the American Wrestling Federation. The very colorful Sir Oliver. Another shirt?
Oh my God.
There's jam-packed people in this arena tonight. I'm sweating to death. I'm out here on TV. I want to look as good as I can for you and everybody else out there. Listen, let me tell you something, Killer Ken. I'm here for one reason, and that's to get all the marbles. Wherever I go, I'm there.
It would be
picture, brother,
like,
I'm here in the AWF to do just that. And now,
it would probably have to be an 18 well, actually it had to be 21 plus show to watch live, because I'd want to be getting high during the show. That way I could open every week with saying, like, I'm here live getting high and watching Heroes of Wrestling. Here's sock-faced Daninsky.
And the way it's done is know-how, Daddy. Willpower, knowing how to bend the rules and not break them. Knowing how to beat somebody.
A force to be reckoned with, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
$500
Wow.
Wow.
And I've got to tell you, you talk about a couple of pretty faces that only mothers could love. Bob Orton Jr. and Oliver Humperdinck.
Well,
Ron Powers.
Ron Powers pacing around like a caged tiger.
That is one massive individual. Big Ron Powers, but his opponent certainly could be one of the greatest.
Oh no, I'm not a big fan of that.
Today, and a man well suited for the American Wrestling Federation's
you could come out to whatever music you wanted to. We could try to, like, again, we're talking about lottery money, and I would absolutely burn through all of it to make the best possible show. So I would just license whatever music people wanted. I wouldn't pay Savvy Guy, though, for the AI music he made. He'd just have to agree to use it for free. What would my finishing move be? I don't think I would really like to wrestle, to be honest. I want to manage. Ron Powers played softball at church.
Ron Powers, we don't know a whole lot about. He's out from the Midwest, I know. He's 270 pounds.
Was back in the 80s? Oh, yeah.
Chris Adams got that reputation that's worldwide.
Luke West would not want to come out for a season.
That wasn't jet lag right there. That was Ron Powers with a 500-pound legitimate bench press.
Luke could come out every week and address some issue he had with a fan. Like, he could be like, when I was coming out here last week, there was a guy in the front row and he really gave me a dirty look. And I know what he was thinking, that, I should get a real job and I should just move on with my life and give up on love and happiness and just like have these like real personal vendettas with like individual fans.
On his posterior.
I think it would be funny. No, I don't like taking bumps at all.
Basically, that's how he got started in the wrestling profession.
Savvy guy can be the G. He's my main heel.
I knew you'd catch that.
My favorite Ultimate Warrior is when he was in World Class and he had the short hair and the mustache and the face paint.
Powers is a huge individual.
Let me tell you something, Victoria.
He reminds me of somebody.
Yeah, he reminds me of Ron Powers. This guy.
I know you've moved on with your life.
Chris Adams has made a reputation.
I know you're happy with him.
Guys like this, but
have a nice day.
Who's going to be the one that gets out of wrestling? Whoa, what a move.
It would be like, it would absolutely just be a disaster, but I think it would be really fun while it lasted. Luke West versus Terry Garvin. I love Bad News Brown, dude. One of my all-time favorites. Remember that legendary Royal Rumble promo where he pulled he like punched his way into the number generator thing, and then he like took his number out and he was like, And he's like, looks like it's good news for bad news for a change. That's one of my favorite Bad News moments.
He's going to take him. I think this is good strategy on a young
DDT off the top rope.
A lot of strategy from young guys because they just want to go in there and young and strong and attack.
Well, of course, at that point, Ron Powers asked for timeout, and you're certainly not going to get that in professional wrestling aside from...
Yeah, Bad News is awesome. I always wanted to see him have a big run with Hogan. I think they wrestled, right? On Main Event, maybe?
That's got to be the tights of Mick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but every wrestling move has a counter or a reversal. See how he's got him rolled up, but he's got Adam's neck crimp and his body up.
Luke West versus he's dead.
Has to really hang on. When Chris took over Powers in that headlock, he had that arm.
We could get Becky Boop to contact him.
6 times judo champion worldwide, and that judo background, I think we might
for like a blow-off match, yeah.
Got off the ropes well, ineffectual there. Adams tried the shoulder tackle. Ron Powers didn't.
He could challenge people to hell in a broken down RV match. It's like the old that Lions Den match.
It's a Japanese submission move right there. It's an elbow hyperextension. I guess he didn't think he had it good because he went into an arm bar. But see how he's got the head trapped, pulling the arm back on the shoulder. Great move.
I forgot about. My other favorite moment is whenever he screws over Bret Hart in the Battle Royal, and then Bret smashes up his trophy. I love that shit. That's such a great little storyline. Menard versus Radio Foreman. I don't think either one of them are manageable to the point you could depend on them to work a program. They're entertaining, but I just don't think they'd be very reliable.
Where the name of the game is wrestling.
Yeah, fabulous point, Karsh. I was getting ready to make that point myself. And right there you see the clock. We have 29 seconds.
Plus, Bad News was in the match with Piper when he painted himself half black. You beer belly sharecroppers. Why don't people say that stuff anymore? Ruby did message me back. The reality is, I mean, we're never going to get answers from Ruby. She's very protective of Stevie. She's sweeping for him. She doesn't want him, I guess she doesn't want to, or she doesn't feel comfortable with it happening on her show. Now, I don't really know any other way to explore it, because all we can do is just rewatch the stream. But I mean, if Stevie's not going to talk about it and Ruby's not going to talk about it, the Whispergate files are just being suppressed at this point.
He's got him in that submission hold again. Just 7 seconds left. Is it enough time?
I would laugh my ass off if somebody came, if like Ron Killings came out, R-Truth, and called somebody in the crowd a beer-bellied sharecropper. I would lose it.
Not for a second, and you know, there's a perfect example, Terry, how the round system comes into play. Perhaps
For judo, right?
For Chris Adams, maybe
Yeah.
Ron Powers would have conceded, but as it was, time ran out in the round, and there's our round girl. Round number 2.
He was in,
some of the action.
I've seen clips of his matches up in Calgary. I wish I could, I bet they're on YouTube. I could probably find some more of them. All she said to me was, what a wild return. No, I'm not going to contact Stevie directly. I don't have any way to contact him. He doesn't like me anyway because I'm a guy in Ruby's chat. But I don't think he would talk to me directly. I need Ruby to be there though too. Oh, that's it. Tap.
This is a great match. I don't want to break away, but we have a feature called the Warrior Corner. Let's get to it right now.
Last week you morons wanted to know it, and right now I'm going to give it to you. He's going to be here next week in living color, but right now, just to whet your appetite, luscious Tommy Rich.
On the Arsenio Hall show. No, I'll have to look for those. Oh, somebody say fired up. Oh, goddamn. Let's go. Tommy Rich. Oh, man, we feasting. AWF for life.
Oh, boy. 2 in the morning, maybe. Back to this great match, though. Nip and tuck.
This has been a terrible episode, but I'm hooked on the show.
Gets out of the way. I'm waiting to see some of that power.
I guess, though, it's had a couple good matches. It had that real good squash match, I think, was on this one. And then the, yeah, Hercules. Then we got that power bomb was crazy.
That's that strength. I was telling you, if this thing goes long enough, I think Powers has got a real good chance against a veteran like Chris Adams.
Bad News is like an acquired taste, I think. A lot of people kind of overlook him.
There you go. See, you've got to pinpoint a place and attack it, and that's what he's doing. Great wrestling by Ron Powers.
Well, Chris Adams certainly in a bad way at this point, but he's been there before. The stamina, the staying power of this man second to knock him.
A white Australian.
Right now, on the part of Ron Powers, he's got the
Sewer rat versus Snake.
hung up in the corner. Goes to the opposite side of the ring.
Didn't he have a did he ever work on, he worked Andre in the ring for sure, but did he work him in like a TV program or like a main event match at some point? Because I remember, we all know the story where Andre shit on him in the ring, but I don't think that happened on TV.
Continues the count, trying to get Powers back into the ring.
Well, I wonder if Paul Alperstein's watching this as closely. I mean, that's a dangerous situation right there.
I'm a threat to Stevie. I'm sitting in the dark and I'm just like, you know what, Stevie? You're never gonna get Ruby. Because Stevie, Ruby's mine.
Well, you're not gonna pin a man like Chris Adams with
Andre versus Bad News in the diarrhea match. You were putting hair removal. I didn't know if that was gonna be Luna or ATF Media saying that. That's pretty wild shit to announce in the chat, Luna. I gotta give you props.
And look at the extra leverage using the ropes. Well, you know, you're talking about Ron Powers, and we don't know a great deal about him. What we do know is that in the American Wrestling Federation,
Man, what a great time to be a streamer.
great matchups, and here's a perfect example. Ron Powers hanging in there with a superstar like Chris Adams.
Yeah, and I'm very impressed with Ron Powers. You said Parity. Is that like Terry Taylor, TT?
Boy, Chris Adams just really bringing down the vibe.
It should. Great rear
I saw Ricky Morton on a couple virtual merch shows or whatever where they auction the shit off, and man, it was really sad, but also hilarious.
Let's see if Adams, he's trying to get to his feet, trying to modify bridge. Got the clock in the corner, see it? You betcha, we're down to 23
Man, Luna is hilarious, man. You have like zero idea what I like. It's like on this like loop of the certain topics, but then every once in a while there's just like this heat seeker out of nowhere.
I'm just going to try to choke the life out of Chris Adams. And he's putting that body weight on Adams, and again using the ropes for leverage as we're in the waning seconds of round number 2.
I heard that King Lee uses it on his chest to keep a nice smooth chest for his queen.
First time ever. A tremendous matchup indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for the continuation of this one. Ron Powers and Chris Adams. Stay with us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and during the
what a complete disaster. Round 3. Dude, if you can't beat Ron Powers in 2 rounds, hang it up, man. He's beating the brakes off of Chris Adams, man. Get that lady out of the ring. Get that thing out. We're going to have $1 million baby situation if they don't get that bench out of there.
Now he's going after him with a stool. That's got to be worth about $7,500 more. This guy must have rich parents or something.
Well, certainly
A secret mark? I didn't really know very many people who liked wrestling, so I never really I never viewed it like that, if that makes sense.
Absolutely ineffectual in trying to stop Ron Powers.
Yeah, but I mean, what happens if Chris Adams can't answer the bell because of what was done to him during the rest period?
Very interesting.
Probably the person I'm a fan of, though, that like people would be like maybe surprised by, is that I'm a huge fan of Iron Mike Sharp.
One on top of another, and then he hangs him upside
That's probably that'd be the closest thing to it.
He absolutely is. Now he's taken off that elbow pad and he drills him with that bone, that bare elbow right in the throat.
There's no muscle there. There's no bone.
Happy birthday, Luna. She got her skull and crossbones pendant, Bob Brown.
I mean, this is a dangerous situation. Look at Chris Adams.
Well, you know, I've got to tell you, Terry, at this point in time, I don't want to sound like Jimmy the Greek here, but I'm smelling an upset in the making.
Yeah, I would cheer for Iron Mike Sharp to win. I met him when I was a kid, but it was just like a 10-second forced interaction where they called him out of the back to come meet a kid that had wandered in the area.
I think so. If it was me, I'd be attacking.
George South, Repo Man.
He's been around a long time, and at 6'1", 237 pounds, he's not the biggest guy. I mean, he's got a reason he's been in wrestling so long.
Man. There you go, man. That was a good one. Ka-chow. Poof. Talentless Tim Horner. My God. We're all secret marks for the Blue Knight. I put him in the description this week for the preview of Memphis Wrestling. I hope he actually wrestles. Let's see if Ruby's had a change of heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup. Let's send it to our friend Ken Resnick. Take it away.
I've got a voice message from Bethadone. I probably shouldn't play it though, given the context. Let's see.
And here in the American Wrestling Federation, Chris Adams, you certainly answered to that. That match with Ron Powers, one of
VP hasn't gotten back to, or hasn't responded to me since I explained Ben and Grace lore to her.
I knew that the American Wrestling Federation, the minute I heard about this place, was the place for me.
I thought Mr. Perfect was great
it's got
too.
some of the best wrestlers in the world. I mean, names like Sergeant Slaughter.
I mean, like, I would have probably booed him at an event or whatever, but like when I was watching him on TV, I always liked it when he won.
Good. He's got lots of charisma. He's got lots of potential. I just feel that I was a little more experienced in the round system than him, and I think
that's how much of a mark I was. I wanted him to beat all the jobbers to make sure that like the dude that I wanted to beat him would beat him, but then I think it ended up being like Texas Tornado, which I didn't care for him.
Chris Adams is going to use it, so watch out. Chris Adams is the name.
I'm standing with the Warlord.
Oh,
arguably one of the most
wow,
powerful
man.
men in all of professional wrestling. Now, Warlord, next week you are signed for a tag team match here in the American Wrestling Federation, but everyone wants to know who's your partner.
What do you like to know? And you think I'm big? And you think I'm bad? And you think I'm crazy? Well, take a look at this.
Oh, okay. Oh, nails?
Now, Warlord, as big and strong as you are, what in the world makes you think you can even control nails?
What makes you think I want to?
There it is, Mick and Terry.
But don't you feel like, Daninsky, that that's unfair? Because if you're going to criticize or try to hold accountable people like Lalo or King TL or some of these other people that are D-Dog, you know, that type of person, why does Stevie get a free pass on it? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Why does King TL have to be accountable for the thing? You know, he gets brought up and has to explain himself on panel, which I know he likes to do, but still. Like, why are they held to one standard, but then Stevie can do what I believe is objectively one of the creepiest things in the sector for in a while, and like you can't even talk about it. It's like it's off limits. It's no longer free speech.
Next week, Warlord and Nails together in a tag team matchup. What a war that one's going to be. Back to
Oh, thanks, Parbs.
Man, I can't believe it, Karst. Can you imagine those two behemoths on the same team?
You've made the right choice with the American Wrestling Federation. So until next week, you're dismissed. Attention! Americans have the freedom of choice, and your choice for professional wrestling should be the American Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, it's only fair, Ananje. Yeah, she's just no-selling me on it. She's not even... Okay, look. Ruby could totally send me a message and be like, look, this is off the record. Many people have entrusted me with their information, and I don't leak it. Like, she could be like, hey, look, I'm not gonna call out Stevie because I like him and we're friends, or he's a, pay pig, or whatever, however you want to approach it. You know what I mean? She could give me like an off the record answer, like just as a Boyd Porter. Is that unreasonable? I love the Twin Towers. I remember when I was a kid and I watched the match with the Rockers, I just remember thinking like, oh my god, man, the Rockers are dead. Like, it's over. Slick gave that great promo before the match, too. The Twin Towers.
My name is Mick Kirsch. And I am Terry Taylor. We're going to see in action, gentlemen, Chris Adams.
I just don't understand why Stevie can do anything he wants to and get away with it, and everybody else, like, if King TL says one thing wrong, he's got to apologize to the community and he gets banned or timed out or whatever. But Stevie can just, he's getting this presidential pardon from Ruby, and I consider this a state-level offense, not a federal. This is an offense against Ruby, sure, but it's also an offense against us, the viewers.
American Wrestling Federation, the fastest growing wrestling promotion in the world. The popularity increases each and every week.
So okay, so you think that she's doing kind of similar to some of the recent Supreme Court decisions where it's like they're not being super committal because what they want to do right now maybe isn't reflective of what they would approve to happen in a different circumstance. So you think Ruby's leaving these situations open for financial and political gain? Boyd is bottom of YouTube.
appreciation of the talents of gentleman Chris Adams, dressed in his best Sergeant Pepper outfit.
Well, this is one tremendous
Stevie must face justice. Period.
I'm asking you, but do you have any idea what the announcement will be from Paul Alperstein?
Of course I do. This time I actually do.
Oh, this is season 1, episode 3, March 11th, 1995.
I'm gonna tell you, if you shut up for a second, I can't believe it. He's gonna announce
Yes,
the pairings
full
for
transparency.
the first ever American Wrestling Federation Championship tourney this week. And the other half is the tournament starts next week, right here on television.
And it's not like he'll be kicked out of the community or he'll be ostracized any more than he already is. Tons of people do horrible things in the sector, so like he'll still be able to come on panels and stuff, even if he's honest about it. That will be viewed, I think, as an atonement. The viewers will see that and be like, okay, as a community, we know what happened now, we can heal and move on.
Chris Adams, great wrestler, been to Japan, and he's got to be one of the favorites in that pairing coming up for that tournament.
Well, no question about it, as Bobby Bradley.
This is Bobby Bradley and gentleman Chris Adams.
Yeah, better to go that way than backwards. Bobby Bradley looked like he's going to teeter either way. Both men pulling out all stops, going up to the top rope. Very risky and very easy to get injured.
Very high-risk maneuver on the part of gentleman Chris Adams. Bradley gets to his feet. Adams, clothesline from the top.
Boy, he clotheslined him over the
Hey Bethadone, can you send me a voicemail of you doing your Buffalo Beth voice, please, for my stream to listen to?
The American Wrestling Federation once again, 3 4-minute rounds to determine a winner.
All right, let's see if she gets that before the end of the stream.
Takes him down to the canvas. If there's no winner at the end of the 3 rounds, Terry, the referee.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, you're right. We're not going to get justice. We're not going to get justice, but we should. We deserve justice.
And if it was Billy Silverman, why would you want to? Disqualification. Outside interference.
Well, and let's not forget that Ruby literally banned me and called me a simp on her channel just because I also watched Grace's show. Now, I forgave and moved on, but I mean, surely if I deserve that type of treatment, Stevie can be, you know, just made to explain.
Disqualification, and the ref's discretion is final.
And there's a look at part of the great crowd on hand once again. The popularity of the American Wrestling Federation growing by leaps and bounds every week.
Look at this!
Oh! Well, Bradley sought the safety of the ring ropes, and Adams, I guess, deposited him.
Sid Justice.
Onto the canvas.
Uh-oh. He went from one move, looks like he's going for a pile. Oh, he got it.
Why is he using a pile driver if Bob Orton is using it as his finish? Come on. What does simp mean? A simp is like somebody who, like, you know, is really, you know, really glazes somebody. Like, you know, like, or sends them money, or like is kind of a loyalist. Ruby viewed me as a Grace loyalist, so she banned me and called me a simp. I didn't do anything to her, and I never did even after. Even when she banned me, I never got mad about it. I never said anything bad about her.
Oh, look at Bradley. He is on the assault, following up, going after that knee. I'm on a low assault diet myself.
You go on panels and talk trash. I don't talk trash to them. I watch the people who talk trash.
Tenacity or resiliency by Bobby Bradley.
This would be a tremendous upset if Bob Bradley scores the victory over gentleman Chris Adams.
There's no reason Bobby Bradley couldn't win this match. Now he needs to quit arguing with the fans.
And we are down to a half a minute now. Can he follow up?
Well, he's doing the right thing. He's taking out the wheel. Oh, hyperextension on the knee. He's working that leg over. Adams got to make sure he doesn't.
Daninsky would be reading off crime statistics from the United Kingdom right now. Or is he from Australia?
Now we're under 10. We're at 8 seconds now. This round drawing to a conclusion.
A man who show what makes a woman worthy of attention. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
The first round, and I have to say, I'm very surprised at the offense being shown by Bob Bradley.
I'm telling you, this Bob Bradley is an up-and-coming.
To me, a simp is somebody who, like, there's a difference to me if you watch like every episode of a show versus you like watch every episode of a show and you can't accept any outside criticism of it, and you have to like, you're constantly rushing to the defense even in like a losing effort, you know what I mean? I feel like it's like a lot of sweeping and a lot of like just shut off from like the possibility that the show that you like or the characters that you like are like, you know, you can't take any criticism of them at all. That's what I think of when I think of a simp.
This guy, he is in there with a true superstar in the form of Chris
Parts
Adams.
unknown.
Speaking of form, sorry, what was I talking about? And then he's over there on the top rope waving to the blonde babe at ringside.
Well, she's not exactly thrilled with him.
Yeah, Chris Adams.
You could say broads on there, Daninsky, if you wanted to. You could talk about the broads in the audience.
1 minute rest period between rounds here in the American Wrestling Federation, and Bob Bradley staying at least somewhere in the vicinity of a neutral corner here as the referee keeps the two combatants.
You know what's really concerning about Whispergate? Listen, this is what's really concerning. Ruby has, like, she has really pushed very controversial scenes and people and scenarios on her channel, right? This is content that people want. You could get one good Celebrity Sunday out of Whispergate for sure and get good views, and it would become like a lore item that people would return to. And Ruby doesn't want to do it. Like, that makes me think, like, what's really going on here? Because ordinarily Ruby would be all about like, let's get this, let's react to this immediately. But this one specific incident, like, it's being completely erased off the timeline. Like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it's unbelievable in the American Wrestling
What do I think
Federation.
makes
These
people
guys are
incels?
doing this
Lack
right.
of pussy access.
Single leg, but you cannot just turn this off when you're in there fighting for your life. Just have that bell ring and stop. And these guys have done it. Unbelievable.
And now he takes it to the outside of the ring. He wraps that knee around the post. And Bob
I think a lot of incels aren't really truly incel. They just don't want to. They're not willing to looks max or not looks max, but looks match, or like they're not willing to, you know, maybe lower their standards for to get some temporary companionship, or as Savvy Guy says, they don't want to pay for the box. So I don't really think they're actually, a lot of them are actually incels. They're just not, you know, not willing to accept those avenues. Man, what a sell.
He's got a great finishing maneuver. Bang, there it is. No, you saw it right there. Flat of the foot, legal on the face.
Bradley is out. What a comeback by gentleman Chris Adams. Bob Bradley perhaps owned that first round, but here in the second.
There's nothing wrong with having standards or whatever, but at a certain point, like, if you think you should be dating like swimsuit models and you're not having any luck with anyone even close to a swimsuit model level of looks, then you might maybe have to take a, you know, do some self-reflection and, you know, be more realistic. Yeah, there are no godly women.
Tremendous impact. Watch this lariat.
Well, ask yourself this, Ananjay. If there were godly women, wouldn't you have met one by now? I've never met one, and chances are, if you're watching this video, you've never met one either.
Let's send it to our friend Ken Resnick. He's caught up with gentleman Chris Adams.
There you saw him in action once again, gentleman Chris Adams, and it's very interesting.
Oh
Chris
my
is
God.
becoming one of the most popular wrestlers here in the AWF. He's always been popular with the fans, but Chris, you're
What's
the most
up, Rome
popular man
Chat?
here with the other wrestlers. With your experience, every time I turn around, another wrestler is coming to you to sit down and talk about various ways to use a round system to their advantage.
Well, they are. You know, the round system, like I say, it's European. It's my style of wrestling. I absolutely love it. You know, I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, the AWF has everything that Chris Adams wants. Real wrestling, real wrestlers, and the round system. Now, you know, one thing that you don't do is you don't finish a round, go to the corner, sit on the stool, and drink 3 gallons of water. You just don't do that.
Everything's too complicated. Yeah.
Exactly, and I think that's the problem. You know, that's the problem he made. He lost the bout because of it.
Nikki New, is she a godly woman though?
Because I know my work's cut out.
She told, well, I mean, yeah.
Tournament. I hope
Nikki New can fuck all night long. And for that, I think we have to give her kind of an honorary pass.
What do you think of that gentleman, Chris Adams? He has to be one of the favorites in that tournament. What a superstar.
Yeah, he's incredible.
F Wood, I think what you're saying is that there are women who will wait to reveal their true selves.
See how he's got his arms up in a V? I saw that.
Isn't that what Savvy Guy would say? That, like, you might think she's godly or you might think she's virtuous, but that, according to Savvy Guy, not according to me, all women are, not only are they not godly, but they're basically like demons, is his recent theme on it. Nikki New is a lesser warlock. She's kind of Grace's mirror in the bedroom because she likes it all night, and Grace has no interest in that type of thing. She wouldn't even trade a hand job for a power bill.
All the babes love him, which makes me hate him. Yeah, my grandmother called the other day. I thought she was calling to ask how I was doing.
That's Johnny Gunn, I think, isn't it?
Johnny Gunn. Man,
they certainly do love him, and I know he's.
Is that the guy that Hercules wrestled last week?
He has sent back the acceptance to participate.
This guy looks like Giant Gonzalez compared to this guy.
Remains to be seen. But what about you? Did you send back? Did you ever receive an invitation?
No, I didn't, but Alperstein said it was in the mail, so I hardly trust him along with my check. It's in the mail.
All right, let's take a look at Johnny Gunn. This man, tremendously conditioned. He takes his body.
I still can't believe Lalo tried to leverage Grace's power bill to get in a handy. Why are guys always trying to scam Grace out of a hand job? Doesn't that speak? I mean, why a hand job? Why wouldn't you shoot for the moon, you know? If you're gonna make an offer like that, why start there?
How did Jimmy V kick out of that car?
I have no idea. He's giving up such a tremendous amount of size.
See, Johnny Gunn ain't making it work like Hercules did.
And young Jimmy V is in a world of hurt right now, courtesy of Johnny Gunn.
I'm very impressed.
Ricky Morton would bury Jimmy V and say he's only taking those bumps because he's only got to work once a week.
No, that wasn't. Johnny Bench sliding into home plate.
I'll tell you something. Jimmy V has been bounced around like a ping pong ball here, and I'm surprised that young man is still in one piece. Johnny Gunn gets
it's crazy.
Out here with the American Wrestling Federation all fired up.
Uh-oh, slingshot, bang. Halfway into the ring, Johnny Gunn firing up.
You think Jimmy V sucks? I mean, what could he possibly do? Oh, there we go. Roll him up or something, dude.
He backs Johnny Gunn into the corner, and now Jimmy V mounts a little offense of his own with those chops. They don't appear to be very effective. Oh, they are not.
Oh my God.
You talk about a couple of broken blood vessels across the chest, maybe a cracked sternum.
Boy, I like the aggressiveness in this.
How dare you speak that way
That's right, because the drawings are this week, the tournament starts next week.
about poor Jimmy V.
If he makes it, somebody's going to be looking at him right now.
Johnny Gunn just needs to do better, like cooler moves. Like Hercules really made Jimmy V look great. Oh, and he's using the Billy Travis elbow. Get out of here. I'm anti Johnny Gunn now.
I think we're going to have to do something here. You got a towel?
You got a towel?
Throw it in for Jimmy V.
Oh, he's going to throw it in.
This kid
What, he whip him into the ropes just to kick him in the balls? Boo.
Jimmy V, good night, my friend. A tremendously impressive victory for Johnny Gunn, and what a response from the fans in attendance.
Man, he annihilated Jimmy V, a game young competitor, not in the same league with Johnny Gunn.
I don't care for Johnny Gunn anymore.
First round against him, if he's in there, he's got the work cut out for him. All right, here's the slow-mo. Tremendous agility, leaping over his man. Hip lock. Look at
Hey, make sure you put the hip toss in the highlights.
Shows the impact. Up he goes. Now this looks like it's going to be a body slam. Now watch. Fall away slam. Well executed. Now he
Like,
slingshots it into
I
the
just feel
ring.
like Johnny Gunn didn't know how to work a match with this guy, because Hercules came out of that match with Jimmy V looking like an absolute just like minotaur, and I just think Johnny Gunn just blew it.
And right there, here's move the house quake.
Well, tremendous victory
What
for
an
Johnny
asshole.
Gunn. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, another star here in the American Wrestling Federation. Let's turn to Ken Resnick. He is caught up with Hercules. Take it away, Ken Resnick.
I'm with Sheik Adnan El Casey and one member of his Legion, Hercules. But before
Look at
we get
Hercules here.
started
Oh my
this
God.
tournament, Sheik, I'm just wondering, knowing you throw your money around like a handful of glue, have you paid Mr. Hughes' fine as of yet?
Well, it is not your business.
Throw your hands around.
Mr. Sheik, I'm just wondering, knowing you throw your money around like a handful of glue, have you paid
Oh
Mr.
boy,
Hughes'
that
fine
didn't
as of yet?
Well, it is not your
fell
business.
flat.
Are you writing a book? Only thing I want to know, and only thing is concern me right now, I want to know my man Hercules. Is he in the tournament?
No one knows. President Paul Alperstein will be drawing the 16 names later on in this hour.
You know, you're starting to get me mad, man. How are you going to find out? Find out right now. All you got to do is pick up the phone, call somebody. Why don't you holler out here? What's Mr. Epperstein's problem? Why can't he figure it out?
He hasn't
Come
drawn the
on.
names yet. It'll be drawn out of a barrel, and the 16 names will be in the tournament.
I tell you why he's not. Because they're scared of him. Because he will win the championship for the American Wrestling Federation. And I'm gonna
He
pay
died
you
at
so much
43.
money.
Damn, man.
But,
I think this era of Hercules is great.
That is a very confident pair, Sheik Adnan LKC and Hercules. You know,
Yeah, he worked as a face for a bit. Especially, remember when he broke away from Ted DiBiase, he got a big face run for a while.
Use your noodle, would you, Karst? That's, of course, what it means. You got Ronnie Vegas in here with the second best body in the ring. Right
Glue
behind
hands.
Jesse Hernandez.
You're known for throwing your money around like a handful of glue.
Rico, and who else? Take a look.
The Hammer Valentine.
Up. Rico Suave on his way down.
Of an entire TV screen when Rico Suave enters the ringside area. And there, oh, look at that much, would you? Greg the Hammer Valentine.
No, I know where it is. I know where it is, ATF Media. I just can't remember. It's in one of the Cornette's Funniest Moments omnibus. It's definitely in there. I listen to it every once in a while. I want to listen to it on stream.
To a wrestling ring.
Toughest men, pound for pound. He pounds everybody.
Look at this.
Hercules doing house shows. Versus the Warrior. Nice. I always, whenever I went to house shows, it was always Hercules against Billy Jack Haynes. That was like the recurring main event.
The man is absolutely loaded with money. And in the person of Greg the Hammer Valentine.
You think he sucks? I think he's great.
It'll take him right to the top of the American Wrestling Federation. You know Valentine.
They're like, put the spotlight on this guy.
For more than just a year or two, and everywhere that he has appeared, he's left a trail of broken bodies in his
A
wake.
trail of broken bodies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the American Wrestling Federation.
You can't stand Greg Valentine.
The Hammer Valentine managed by
You don't like the way that he wrestles, or what?
Ronnie Vegas telling Suave, get out of here so I can commence to attacking. He knows the importance of this match, and he knows Suave will stoop at nothing to get Valentine a win.
No question about it. One of the great superstars in the history, Greg Valentine.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there's $3,000 down the drain.
Suave took the guy's attention, and boy, Valentine
Ooh, Ronnie Vegas has on his Bret Hart attire.
hammering people. He's
He's an incredible athlete. He's a rough, tough guy. And speaking of rough, tough guys, here comes my favorite part of the whole show. Why don't we go right now to a Warrior Corner?
The way he thought he was a big deal.
Coming to town, the American Wrestling Federation. Well, you better be man enough to put the Warlord in it. Because when it's all said and done, the Warlord will be the next champion. And everyone will find out just what the Warlord is all about.
Well, a monster indeed in the person of the Warlord. And regarding that tournament, I still have to question. We know that Nails finally paid his fine. He's eligible to be a part of the drawing. But what about Mr. Hughes? What about Ron Powers?
What did you think about him in the tag team with Honky Tonk Man? I think Valentine's great. But I get it. I mean, he's not the most, you know, always the most engaging. Certainly not promo-wise.
You can see him checking to see if his teeth are there. Valentine's got that arm, but this kid's face right now is a mess.
Well, he dropped him. That looked like a watermelon hitting cement.
He does look like a female.
That we don't have a jigsaw puzzle
Jim
in
Coke.
place of a head with Ronnie Vegas, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Rhythm and Honky Tonk Man swears that Valentine was like completely just irate that he had to dye his hair for it.
Vegas, everybody talks about being able to take
We'll dye it black, I mean.
protecting yourself. Well, right there, that was a perfect example that it doesn't always go that way. And even professionals
Yeah, he seems like he's like,
make mistakes and get their faces
even back then when I watched it, it felt like he was like an old school guy that was like in the wrestling of that era. I feel the same way about Ronnie Garvin.
Give Ronnie Vegas credit here. He is battling with all his heart here against the Hammer, Greg Valentine.
Yeah, but he's dazed. He doesn't have a whole lot on any one of those shots. He's got Valentine. Oh, man. I honestly think his eyes are teared up, and he can't really see well, and Valentine stepped aside.
And certainly Rico Suave very happy to have Greg the Hammer Valentine in his camp. He sees gold when he
I would agree with that. He definitely seemed like old school.
and he is now berating
Very old school.
Vegas, who is already taking enough of a beating in that ring.
Oh, are you talking about the Hasbro F-Wood?
This right here is Greg Valentine inflicting the maximum amount of
I have a Greg Valentine figure, but it kind of sucks because they just used like regular guy legs, and he has like real squat legs, so it's not very accurate.
He is sending a message out to everybody else that's trying to get into that tournament.
How would you like that, or to bring that home to mother, what we just saw there on the screen, Rico Suave?
I don't want to scare the dog. No thanks.
Again, Ronnie Vegas ineffectual with those punches. And
Per title match wrestling. I feel like he's real unbiased. He doesn't really seem to have much of an agenda when he talks about stuff. Maybe with Hogan, but overall it seems like he's pretty open. He's not bitter, which helps, but he's willing to talk shit sometimes. This is, what was this guy's name?
See, this is his move. He'll hit the guy. Yep. Got the legs up, helpless position. He's got 11 seconds, 10. If he's going to get that bigger force.
Ronnie Vegas. Hitman Ronnie Vegas.
Survived round one.
Well, perhaps Greg the Hammer Valentine was aware of the time frame there. And now, come on, Valentine. This round is
Minor pro wrestling. I don't think that doesn't sound like something I want to watch. Listen, Greg, sit down on the stool, buddy. For round two, this is so. Favorite OG Shooting review definitely would be any of the Billy Jack Haynes ones. Rock and Roll Express timeline where Ricky Morton keeps saying, "Do you understand what I'm saying to you?" like over and over again, and "Do you hear me?" Honky Tonk Man. I like the back and forth between Honky Tonk Man and King Kong Bundy over who's the worst tipper that plays out over like several shoot interviews. They're into minor wrestling. I'm not sure. Is there like a different phrasing to that? Well, just find a video of your friends wrestling and link it in the comments on this video. You can't put it in the chat, but link it in the put it in a comment, and I'll look at it.
Cover the chest, go back to the leg. Cover the leg.
Yeah, Janetti's good.
This guy mauls you like, it's just unbelievable. He's a steamroller with legs.
There's one of the worst ones is Baron von Raschke, where he starts it off in character and he like stays in character for a while, and the guy's like, how long can you keep this going? And he's like, the whole time. But he eventually drops it.
Well, I'd have to agree with you. And Valentine, I mean, he in the hair. He's the tortoise. He's like a track.
Yeah, Tony Atlas is good.
Not a lot of impact. It just keeps going and going and going. And Ronnie Vegas,
Brickhouse Brown's old High Spots show was really funny.
I throw it in for the guy because I think he has a future, and if he keeps going like this, he may not.
For a different reason, but Mike Graham and Greg Gagne always like crack me up because they're so full of shit. Like they're just the most unreliable. Like, even within wrestling, they're like unreliable.
Fighting with everything he has to get out of the corner, and he's done it. Whips him almost all the way across the ring, but the knee gave out.
And you know what that means? That's like a shark smelling blood. Valentine loves to put guys in that figure four. Yeah, I mean, it was almost like putting an ace bandage on.
Yeah, bombshell tonight.
Instant submission.
Remember him, Vince? Remember him? Okay, well, maybe you didn't murder him. But you know what I mean. Vince, bombshell tonight. Absolute magic.
Losing a match, getting your shoulders pinned to the canvas is one thing. Ronnie Vegas right here is going to be in the emergency room getting checked out.
Oh, that's all right, Dave's channel.
Knees, everything. This guy's been beat up bad.
Oh, yeah, Cornette, Dairy Queen, yeah. I love the, I don't remember which shoot interview it is, but like Jim Cornette buries the merch guy from Ring of Honor for like an hour in one of them. That's a really funny segment.
Back suplex, back of the head takes another tremendous percussion.
We've got to find the Jim Cornette reacting to Tessa Blanchard taking a shit audio.
I'd like to do that to you one time, wrestling. Now watch this. Boom! Oh, right on the face. And I'd like to try that to you too, because I think it improved your looks. And right there, the figure.
Vincent Killer McMahon. Listen, Rob, you're not legally responsible for any of this. This is all on me. I called them, and they said they'd let me have a platform. And then Rob finds, yeah, we don't agree with any of the viewpoints being expressed in this video. Somebody say fired up.
You know, things have got to go your way.
Luscious Tommy.
Later in the show, they're having the big drawing to see what the pairings is going to be in the tournament. Well, like I said before, you know, there's a little talk about your name might not get drawn. Well, like I said, Rico got a lot of scratch. And, you know, money talks. And Hammer...
Well, you trying to say that President Paul Alperstein was under the table?
No. I didn't say that. I said Rico got money and money talks. And we will be in that tournament. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know about that double meaning there, but Rico Suave, a lot of people wondering what's going to happen if one of your two family members doesn't make it in the tournament.
I'd be very upset. I'd be very upset because we're going to be cheating the fans of the American Wrestling Federation out of two of the greatest wrestling technicians in the world today. And you know something? It ain't going to happen. Let's not even. Why do you want to aggravate me like that, Resnick?
It's a very strong possibility.
That's a nasty question.
The talk is
it's a nasty question, Resnick.
Go up to 12 rounds, something to be very unusual. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I tell you what, 12 rounds, that would be fine for me.
He's like, listen, let me tell you something, Parbs. When I start laying these knife-edge chops into you, you won't be talking so tough in the chat.
That was just merely a warm-up for Greg the Hammer Valentine. Like I said before, the man wasn't even in my caliber, and I hammered him down, and I put that awesome figure four leg lock, the greatest hold in professional wrestling today. Nobody, once that figure four is locked on, can get out of it. That's why it's called a lock, and I'm the man that has the key. And I have the key to winning the championship of the American Wrestling Federation.
Somebody say fired up.
This man right here, Luscious Tommy Rich, because the family is
Luscious Tommy Rich.
Remember that drawing still
Rico has no agreed. He has like Memphis manager energy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up after this matchup, The drawings finally.
He should be leaning into the mafia shit and doing like a really terrible accent and really going over the top, I think.
And I can't wait.
The Tessa pooping clip is in part 1, okay.
I can't wait.
This is a very historic moment in professional wrestling with the tournament draw, and one man who I know hopes dearly that his name is drawn as a
Oh, I bet it's maybe it's annotated.
Not Sir Oliver Humperdinck. I'm talking about Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. out of Kansas
Ace
City.
Cowboy Bob Orton, man, poor guy. He had a broken arm for 9 years. He was wearing that cast.
Again, Terry, this is absolutely historic. Everybody is geared up for this. The excitement is in the air.
Yeah, and I guess so, because there you have a great competitor, second generation.
You are part of the karaoke mafia. Well, thanks, Luna. Now we all have to testify. Thanks.
He's a good-looking young kid, but I mean, there's a lot of experience on the other side of the ring and a lot of guidance in the red-headed troll.
Well, Sir
Red-headed
Humperdinck
troll.
certainly no stranger to the wrestling profession. He has managed champions over
Now
the
we're all
years,
part
and
of the
I know
Rico
talking to
investigation.
him earlier on, he says if Bob Orton is lucky enough to get his name drawn as one of the participants, he guarantees the championship gold will be around.
Do you guys think it's weird that Jimmy tags the FBI in all of his videos?
Joe Eaton in those long butcher cut like tights in the red, both men in red. Orton tries for
Isn't
hip
that
block.
pretty like out of pocket?
Man, blocked once, but you see that leverage, gets that hip down, shoots it in, and takes over the younger, more experienced Eaton.
You know, in these days of huge professional wrestlers, certainly the 300, 320-pounder, more commonplace than ever before. You take a look at a guy like
The karaoke mafia has such power and influence that they flaunt it openly.
and a tremendous athlete.
He's got a tendon strength that you can't believe until you felt it. He grabs you, uses your momentum against you, and knows how to use those long, ropey-like arms and legs.
Long, ropey-like arms.
Those long guys that are quiet like him, with the long
Why does he tag the FBI? I don't know.
because he's got an attitude. Yeah, I got that
Yeah, at the very beginning of this stream, after we watched this one chick beat up her boyfriend, we watched Jimmy and Catherine, whatever their relationship is, and in that video, Jimmy had tagged like FBI, Vatican, the Vatican, the Scottish Rites Masons, and then me, of course. You think Jimmy's henpecked now? Passed away at 62. Should I do a karaoke version of Candle in the Wind in his honor, Luna?
Billy Joe Eaton on fire. I love to see the enthusiasm of young guys like me.
Well, Oliver Humperdinck is trying to get Bob Orton down to a semblance of sanity here as the veteran is losing it a little bit. Billy Joe Eaton with a series of offensive maneuvers caught the Kansas City Madman by storm. And now Orton going to slow down the pace a little bit. Ooh, caught him once again.
Perfectly legal.
High impact.
Yeah, out of that lock.
All right, Luna, be careful out there. Stay rocking. Have a rockin' 2025. Keep hanging out with family and friends. Keep singing karaoke. Keep the horns up. Oh no, you think Jimmy's given up? We'll have to see. She's definitely back. She was in the video. Oh man, gripping him right on the taint.
Please don't let this be the end of Eaton's career. Very dangerous move.
Count of 1 and 2, and that's it. A very gay Bobby Joe Eaton hung in there as long as
Very gay, but Bobby Joe Eaton. Oh, I gotta see if Bethadone responded. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Hold on a second.
I don't even know what the Buffalo Beth voice is. You're the one who does the Buffalo Beth voice, like, and you do it like, Mark, I'm in bed eating talkies. But like, I don't think I've ever done the Bethadone or the Buffalo Beth voice, have I? Like, am I forgetting something?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What a cope. I'm gonna pull some Buffalo Beth clips over that nonsense.
Too much for Mr. Eaton. Look at Humperdinck stepping on a guy. Humperdinck, most athletic thing he's ever done is eat breakfast. All right, let's go to that instant replay, man. Thank you, Eddie, in the booth.
Do you think this is Ruby's bad influence rubbing off on Bethadone?
Very, very deadly. And here you
Denying her Buffalo Bethness?
Perfectly perpendicular, whatever that means, driving his weight right on top of his head. Tremendous win by Bob Orton. You see this technique, the way he uses that long body to get that arm drag in.
And Orton continues.
Single Jimmy is a W related.
Look at this.
Okay, so if he's single, he's Jimmy, but if he's in a relationship, she's James. What does Bethadone even mean? Like methadone, but her name is Bethadone. Beth. I think it sounds like it's one of those, like, what do they call them? Those, like, they used to have that group of cam girls who were like all alt. You know what I'm talking about? I think that, or like a roller derby name. Bethadone.
First ever American Wrestling Federation champion. And by the way, compliments a very impressive world championship belt for the AWF. But Paul, what was the criteria for getting your name into this all-important hopper?
Well, I took a look at all the wrestlers around the world and contacted the top.
Oh, look at the belt, dude. Red, white, and blue.
To wrestle in the tournament. They did so, and
I know.
we're going to draw the top 16 who come out of here.
Now, just to make sure that
Daninsky.
I and everyone at home is clear, the ground rules are the first name drawn will then wrestle the second name drawn. The third name out will wrestle
I love
the
that
fourth name
belt.
right
Wow.
on down to the 15th name will then wrestle the final and 16th entrant, correct?
That's how it's going to be done, Ken.
Well, certainly the first of many historic days to come in the American Wrestling Federation. So, Paul, if you would do the honors without further ado, let's draw the
Oh,
first
shit.
name.
Here we go.
First name is the Mighty Hercules, managed by Sheik Adnan Casey.
And Paul, his opponent, none other than the
I don't think she remembers it because I don't think she puts it on as a voice. Like, I don't think she does it intentionally. I just think it's whenever she's in, like, a certain, like, mental zone.
Chicago, Illinois.
And
Remember Hurricane?
Talk about a battle of big men from the island of Samoa, Superfly.
In the next bracket, we have
What?
Luscious Tommy Rich, managed by
Hurricane versus Superfly Snuka?
And his opponent, look at this, his former tag team partner, Mr. USA, Tony Atlas.
Whoa, Tommy Rich. We got some amazing shit coming up.
America's hero, Sergeant Slaughter.
And Sarge's opponent, the Masked Man, the
I love that belt.
Paul, four great matches.
Held by a cool guy. That's enough of that. Would you? I mean, be serious,
Right
Daninsky.
here next week on the American Wrestling Federation.
I think
Fine
the fans are really
belt.
going to enjoy this tournament, Ken. To our next match, we have Koko B, Ware, the Birdman.
Oh, Paul, this has to be the most unluckiest draw. The Birdman's opponent, the meanest, the most fine man in the AWF, Nails.
Yes, Ken. His fines have been paid.
See, there you go.
but his
Nails
actions
with an
will not
S.
Be tolerated in the tournament. In our next match, we have Johnny Gunn.
Certainly the most popular AWF wrestler with the ladies. His opponent, oh, Paul, this is going to be gun strength.
She is also in her feelings after the reveal of one crush didn't shot her down because of her drug past, and then the other crush turned out to be gay.
His opponent, oh, it's going to be the Warlord's brute strength against scientific excellence. His opponent from England, gentleman Chris Adams.
And in our final matchup of the tournament, the very popular Jimmy Powers.
And Jimmy Powers.
Jim Powers, wow. Against Ronnie Vegas. Come on, Ronnie Vegas, long shot.
The crafty veteran, none other than Greg, the Hammer
Oh,
man. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see the 16 men.
yes, that's the same guy, Cody Turbo.
Battling it out.
Man, what a tournament, dude. Can you imagine? Oh, it's going to be great.
A tremendous championship belt, and what a lineup to become the first ever champion of the American Wrestling Federation. The greatest names in all of professional wrestling will be vying for this belt.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Why in the name of His mighty Allah? The name of my man is not in this tournament!
The man's name's not in the tournament because it's not in the box.
Do I think he was actually gay, or was he just gently trying to end all contact? I mean, I can't possibly know that, but Bethadone took it pretty hard. Like, it was it definitely like impacted her. So I don't know how nice he was about it or how he phrased it or whatever, but she was really yeah, she was really shook.
What? Why not in the box?
Because you didn't pay your fine.
We will pay for the fine.
Okay. If you pay your fine, your man, Mr. Hughes, will be the first alternate into the tournament.
What is the alternate?
An alternate is real simple. Should for any reason
What
no
is
man
alternate?
be able to wrestle out of the 16 that are entered, then your man will have the opportunity to take his spot.
And keep in mind that you might be, as a viewer, saying, oh, well, this guy, you know, must be an idiot. He doesn't know what alternate means. If they're explaining it on camera, it's because they don't think you understand what an alternate is.
And it must be sooner.
I don't know, Paul. I don't like the sound of it. The Sheik absolutely can't be trusted.
Yes, I'm not very comfortable.
Bethadone would be a challenging person to date. I mean, she would definitely be a handful, but she's just, you know, she's real silly.
He was not a happy camper. He stormed out of there like he wanted to hurt somebody.
Yeah, I don't blame him for wanting to wax.
It's like a dark circus, you know.
Kicking the table over. I mean, he isn't in the tournament, but at least you got the break. He was going to be the alternate.
Well, that is a break. Apparently, the fine is paid, and he is at least an alternate in the tournament. But this man, one of the 16 participants, all 7 foot 1 inch of Hurricane.
Why would you say that, though? Oh, what if that connects Ruby and Bethadone even more? Because now Bethadone's been scorned by a guy who turned out to be gay, and Ruby's ex turned out to be trans. So maybe they'll have like a... Maybe we'll get a Celebrity Sunday, like, ex tea spilling.
Wait a second. What's going on here? Well, we know who it is.
The Sheik and Mr. Hughes.
On October 19th, maybe.
Who are they motioning to? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. This kid's not even in the tournament. Why is he talking to him?
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna offer you some money.
I thought that was Kevin Steen for a second.
This man is too big.
Would I date Buffalo Beth? We don't even live in the same country, Daninsky. How could I really ever truly understand what it means to be Canadian, you know? I'm American to the core, you know? That would be an insurmountable cultural divide, I think.
Taking Cody Hunter's place. Look at the double cross. The Sheik took the money back after the deal was done.
That is so typical of the Sheik, and Mr. Hughes has bought his way into this match with Hurricane Smith. And right now, the bad man from Kansas City is unloading on the Hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricane is in the tournament, but he's getting beat up pretty bad here by Hughes, and everybody in the building hates him, except the Sheik. Sidewalk slam that fast.
The Unbroken Celibacy Celebrity Sunday.
Big deal. He won the match. That does not get him in the tournament.
Ruby's what do you call it? Like when you get like you reset your body count in the eyes of God, you rededicate your parts. You're like a reborn virgin, I think they call it. That's like her Goldberg streak. Everybody's like counting the days. Can-Am Love Connection.
And Hughes off the top. He drove a knee into the side of his head. This is what he's trying to do. He won the match. Sheik takes the referee away. Now Hughes is trying to hurt the guy.
I feel like another thing would be that like Beth has a lot of like memory issues, and a lot of my like I'm all about like connecting dots on things that go like you have to like remember a lot of like lore points and shit like that. So it would be kind of hard for me to communicate about like my, you know what I mean? Because I think it would rely on like you couldn't recap everything every time.
The big man has no idea where he is, and I'm talking about Hurricane. Oh no, sidewalk slam on the ground, on the cement floor.
Come on, where are the officials?
Unbelievable, the turn of events here.
What year was this broadcast? 1995. I think this is March 11th. This is disgusting. He's already in the hole for $3,000. Like now he's really cooked.
Let's go back on the instant replay. That right knee into the head, that would have ended any normal man's career, let alone anything else. Right there, sidewalk slam. It gives him the victory, but still doesn't get him into the tournament. He takes matters into his own hands, goes in there, takes the big man, knee off the top, and then he also does that sidewalk slam.
On the other hand, Bethadone does great taste tests. She's good at showing items to the camera, performing looping tasks. Those are all important.
400 pounds being lifted by 360. Oh, my.
Well, there's no question about it. Mr. Hughes knew.
Oh, man, props to that guy for taking that, dude. Oh. Yeah, but you don't... Zeminski. That's foolishness. Even if Bethadone couldn't remember, Bethadone is like so... Like, she seems like a very loving, caring person most of the time, but like, she can get mad or irritated, like, or set off like pretty quick. So I don't know, that she might not hold a grudge, but like, she's kind of like a... She's like a little powder keg. Maybe Tito takes the title from, he defends it through the entire promotion.
Like this in professional wrestling. And Terry, where are you going? My broadcast partner Terry Taylor has left the table, and there you see Mr. Hughes and Sheik.
Like, Bethadone is fiery, man. I'm old. I'm heading into retirement, Daninsky.
He was seated in the top 16, part of the American Wrestling Federation Championship Tournament. And now
I'm Danny Glover, man.
Carried from the building on a stretcher. I do not like the looks of this. The Sheik and
oh
Mr.
yeah,
Hughes
Bethadon's a S-tier streamer for sure.
Stay with us, everybody. This is Mick Harsh. We're coming back with more great wrestling action.
There's just so many of them that are just like, that go just so off the rails though. Like, there's a real like a fear of missing out with her streams because so many of them have to be like taken down or deleted or whatever. You never know when you're gonna miss, like, you know, some huge lore moment that you'll just have to hear about instead of seeing.
His left side, I guarantee he's got one, if not two or three, either cracked or fractured ribs.
I like to go into her stream and either greet her or just make one comment, and then I like just leave the stream.
You've made the right choice with the American Wrestling Federation. So until next week.
Okay, give me a second. I don't have time to watch another episode, but let's see if we can find let's see if we can find that Tessa Blanchard clip. Tito was AWF's go-to guy.
The personality, and he knew how to work, and he knew how to put the match together, and had psychology. And he was like a little fucking...
Tessa...
with Randy Atcher after all these years, see if he remembered me.
Oh, that would have been the end. When the newspaper articles got out that Jim Cornette showed up to shake the hands of the dead entertainer. Have about what I'm going to call the Tessa Blanchard controversy.
Here we go.
Okay, well, all I have, and you know, I just turned on because I actually...
Yeah, I saw her for the first time with you guys on one of the Boyd talent shows, and everybody said I shouldn't, it got too dark, remember? She talked about unaliving herself at a Popeyes, was like the title, I think, of the video. And everybody said it was too dark, and then she did the live stream and really got dark, and then everybody was like, I don't know about Bethadone. And then she went on like that God tier run.
Separated myself from the outside world early yesterday. That's one of the reasons why I'm feeling so chipper, because I'm having much less contact with people in the outside world. So I briefly turned on the Twitter this morning.
I got to get a drink
before we
for
started
this.
recording, just to see what was going on, and now all the girls in the business are just hopping on Tessa Blanchard for something that she tweeted saying we should all support everyone, and now they're just all hopping on her. Is this correct?
This is correct. I consider it somewhat similar to imagine if you just said, hey, why can't we all just get along? Why do we have problems with each other? And then people said, what the fuck? But anyway, one of the questions that came in on Twitter using a hashtag corny drive-thru from James Cotto. Nice to see that Jim isn't in the middle of a Twitter firestorm for a change. Will you be discussing this on the drive-thru? And then another question here from Matt Quick. Hashtag corny drive-thru on
Another
Twitter.
Boyd connection.
What are your thoughts on the allegations that Tessa Blanchard spit in a female African-American wrestler's face?
called her the N-word at a show in Japan.
Well, if it all of us, why hasn't it come out before all of a sudden? All that, but
try supporting one another. Cool things happen. Try supporting one another.
Trying to get to the
tampon in somebody else's face, isn't it?
That is certain. Chelsea Green. Do you know Chelsea Green?
Has anybody issued the story on that incident? There's a wide context, people. There's a wide disparity.
A mean girl with any coworker on had rumors spread about me.
But the few times that I've seen her,
Abusa Dorte.
Kelly's people skills. She really did.
Well, yeah, and again,
well,
you
shit,
say
I
she
thought
was
I
nice
found
and
it.
kind to you. I would have to think that.
Of course not. If she smacked you if he wanted to, and you were either going to fight him and get fired or fucking take it. So I'm hard to fucking.
Maybe it's in the
impressed
comments.
with she hurt my feelings and bullied me. Well, then fucking knock her out. What the fuck? If you're going to be wrestlers, be wrestlers. If a guy was that upset in a locker room at something that somebody had said
here
or
we
done
go.
to them,
Okay.
they would fucking.
I guess this kind of falls in line with that. I guess.
Thank you, whoever did
I
that.
am to believe what I'm reading here, she took a dump for a fan.
What?
There's audio of it. I don't know if there's video of it as well.
What? What are you trying? What?
I'm trying to say that it
Well,
appears that...
wait, how do you audio of a dump? Well, I guess there could be, but would you really want audio of a? I don't. What?
We're not playing this on the show. I will say that. But apparently,
well, is this copyrighted?
I don't.
Is it copyrighted? I mean, can we call Stephen P. New?
I don't believe it's copyrighted.
Well, then let that baby fire, so to speak.
Well, hold on. Let me find the actual audio here. I'm reading about it. Let me get the audio. If you want to.
Yes, God bless the people who timestamp.
Preparation going on here. If you're going to malign somebody, I was trying to defend until now. There's recordings of her being fucking Princess Poopenhouse.
Well, while I'm looking to see if this audio is indeed here, what are your thoughts on female wrestlers doing
audio of themselves taking a shit?
Beyond the defecation, in terms of like modern apartment house wrestling.
What is
beyond the defecation? The OPC Don story.
Does it have to? Can it just be crowning? Can it just be peeping? As Arn Anderson used to say, whenever Arn had to take a shit, he'd say, "Can you hurry up and get to the store? I got one peeping." But as far as the custom video thing, I've heard that people have custom wrestling videos. I don't know, because to me, if that falls into the category of kind of making the business be fake, so I wouldn't be really in favor of that unless it was an actual video of a pro match in front of people. Which case I would be for that. I don't. Why are you asking me these things?
This is a hot button issue. I did find, here's a tweet from Tessa defending herself.
Well, yes, let's get something from Tessa's point of view around here.
Replying to Chelsea Green again, what Chelsea said was, "You've consistently put down, bullied, and belittled countless female employees, co-workers, including myself. Is that support?" Tessa responded, "I've never been anything but kind to you. I've dealt with mean girls since I started. Not saying I'm a
Pull
saint."
over, brother. I got one peeping.
Son of a bitch. Hold on.
Or a son of a bitch.
Someone from the wrestling business, too. They always got to fucking bother me.
Well, if you haven't heard the audio, there's
Hell,
no debating
I've
it.
had my ups and downs, and I've made silly decisions. Such is life. You have zero merit in your comments. Instead, putting me down here for a little clout, you've got my number.
There you go.
You know what another great Cornette funniest clip is? When he covers the feud between Chris Jericho and Sebastian Bach on Twitter. That's a legendary one.
A denial. And call me up.
Hold on. Here's Travis Heckle actually commenting on Twitter. Someone said there's audio or video of her shitting on a fan.
What? Now, wait. No. Just back the fuck up. No. No. Now, this is how that shit, no, I'm not going to be a party that, but just 10 minutes ago, it was like there was an audio tape of her farting in somebody's face, and now there's video of her shitting on a fan on fucking Broadway. No, I refuse to believe all this horse shit. I'm waiting until there is more goddamn evidence.
We need more evidence
on all of this stuff.
Here's some commentary about
what the fuck?
William Bozard in the Mothership Group. I heard a couple minutes of it. It was definitely going in the toilet because you could hear an occasional splash.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. If you hear a recording of somebody taking a shit, how do you pinpoint who that person is? Is it like fingerprints? Does everybody's shit sound alike? Oh, well, I'd know that sound anywhere. That's Tessa taking that dump. What the fuck?
Well, the other question is, if there really is video of it, did someone say, you know what, I need to capture the audio?
Well, yeah, we don't want to show that video, but we need to get that audio out to the people. They need to know about this. If pardon the pun, this whole story stinks, in my opinion.
His hair was blowing in the wind.
All right, your future Impact champion, Tessa Blanchard.
Well, she better watch out for Callahan, though, because he likes to fucking ask people to work with him and then gets mad at him without telling them.
Do you want me to keep looking for this audio, or do you want me to not play this?
Well, but I mean, here's the thing. Once again, now that I've said that out loud, hey, if you play, I've got a goddamn cassette recording of a ridiculously offensive sounding shit that I bought. It's a commercial recording that I bought years ago. It's entitled "The Big Shit."
I've seen that cassette tape before.
Yeah, it's a cassette recording, and it's got a picture of a toilet on it. It's titled "The Big Shit," and it's just this guy taking his horrible sounding shit for like minutes and minutes. And I don't know who that guy is. I've heard him, because I used to have it in the car. I used to play it for the boys. I've heard him shit 30, 40 times easily. But if I was standing right next to him in the middle of a Wendy's, I wouldn't know it was him, because you can't identify someone from the. So how is someone to say this is an audio of Tessa Blanchard or anybody else taking a shit unless a voice authorization has been given? Like, hi everybody, this is Tessa Blanchard, and the shit you're about to listen to is mine. And then
you want to know if they actually go into it?
Those voice authorization things. You know,
I don't think so.
Well, it's like this one guy I know sold something one time that he wasn't supposed to have, right? For a lot of money in cash and shoeboxes. And before he turned that item over, he also had the people that purchased it sign a handwritten document that he had filled out that said, I certify that I did not get such and such item from so-and-so. And then they signed it. So he was covered, right? You can't identify a shit is all I'm saying.
So we will not be playing this audio.
Well, let's play the audio.
Okay, hold on. I'm reading.
We just can't attribute it to one single.
Cornette's really covering himself legally.
I can't believe
No, play the audio.
May be the big shit, the tape that I've had for so many years. Maybe somebody's pawned that off again, but now this time they're saying it's a famous wrestling personality.
All right, hold on.
Famous wrestling personality.
There's some noise happening.
Now, this is a very somber situation. Would you shut up?
Oh, there was a voice.
Wait, back up. What was that?
I see you. You're watching me take a shit. Like oh, you sick fucking bastard. Ew, huh? You like to hear that? You think that's gross? You fucking find that a turn on, don't you? Oh, you like dirty girls that like to shit on toilets, huh? That's making me hard, isn't it? Or you want like real piece of action, don't you?
I'm not worried about copyright now. I'm worried about fucking the FCC.
Is this the tape you got?
No, it doesn't sound like that guy. I thought he was a truck driver.
Can you identify this voice?
Well, no, I've never listened to Tessa.
Your dick's probably super hard right now, isn't it?
Oh.
You're probably like rubbing your balls or your cock and fucking going all, ooh, yeah, every time I take a big, nice dump. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, you're probably fucking jacking off to the share now, huh? I'm a pervert, a sicko. Oh, man.
I don't think we're going to be able to put this on YouTube.
Watching a sexy hot girl take a dirty, nasty, disgusting dump. Oh, having diarrhea.
What the? Oh. Where did this come from? Who released this?
This was posted online.
Holy shit.
You're looking like this right now.
Do you have a situation like this? You think she should go to the finish, or do you think they should draw it out?
I'm pretty. Go home. Go home. Mr. Coffee with his tie and toilet paper is just.
Do you want me to fast forward?
It's longer?
You like to peek in on girls with your little camera spying on me? How long have you been watching me? Oh, I wonder how many times you've watched me take a shit and a dump. All those times I come in here and I don't think no one sees me.
I'm gonna fast forward.
You probably like.
I wish you would, yeah.
You're just like, oh, you just want to put it all in your hand and use it to jack off. Oh, what do you jack off? You want to just put it all in your hand.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I know you do. Maybe I'll put them in a baggie for you and like mail it so you can like put your hand, like your dick in a bag and like use it to jack it off with. Like,
What?
I'm gonna watch your video while you watch me take a dump.
Where's she been, P.F. Chang's? What the fuck?
ATF's really enjoying it.
Well, that shit had to be at least 80 Courics.
Oh. I'm gonna let you get up that quickly. I'm not gonna let you see that shit. But it's still pretty dirty. I think you should. You wanna fucking see what that shit looks like, don't you? You come here and fucking lick it off for a bitch. Mm.
Wait a minute, is the person actually there?
I don't think so. I think she's making a video. Whoever this allegedly is.
Whoever it allegedly is.
Alright, I'm going back to my stuff that I was doing. I guess I'll see you soon because I should.
Oh!
Oh, there's the finish. Well, that's the end of the audio. The audio's almost 6 minutes long. 7 farts.
Can we air that? I had no idea when we started this bit because this was obviously not rehearsed. And I have no idea now what to do with this.
Not exactly sure, but
should we call Stephen P. New and let him hear it?
I will double check with Stephen to make sure, because we're not exactly sure who this is. It's been alleged.
Well, no.
But can we talk about how absolutely terrible her promo was during that video? Like, I think even King TL would have asked for a refund on that one.
Oh, but once again,
she was really struggling. I don't think she put much.
I don't know what Tessa Blanchard's voice sounds like when she's in the middle of that type of situation. So I cannot, that's. But that if somebody's putting that out, it's pretty low. It's pretty damn shitty for somebody to put that out and attach her name to it. If that isn't her, and if that's her, it's pretty damn shitty for her to have put that out. How much would you pay for a thing like that?
I would pay $0.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the royal you. How much would a member of the royal family pay for? No, how much would just How much would that be? I don't know.
Well, I would have to think if you're
How much would
someone
that
who's
be?
supporting female wrestling by paying for bonus content, this would be high on the list. This would be like the $1,000 tier, I would think. I would think. I don't know. I really don't know. We've reached a new low, a new depth.
Who's the other one?
We have absolutely no finish for this bit. It took a disturbing turn, and I was all ready to just defend everything, but now I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know.
All right, well, let's move on to another topic.
Let me see if I can find the. I think it's Cornette talking about Shotzi Blackheart. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. This one's pretty short.
Well, let's wrap this show up with one last question here. This was sent to cornydrivethru@gmail.com from Pocono Mark. I was scrolling Google today looking up info on wrestlers, and I got the Shotzi Blackheart. On Google, one of my options was, quote, Shotzi Blackheart poop. I was scared, but curious, so I clicked on it. Apparently, she was selling pictures of her poop for $5 to her fans. Hey, when you're in need of money, you get it how you can, right?
What?
I want to hear your reaction to this, and he's included a story here from a website. I don't know how reputable this website is or isn't, but I see here.
I figured this is the only place
what appears to be a tweet from her.
We might as well
February
do it here.
3rd. It's Super Bowl Sunday. PayPal me $5 and I'll send you a picture of this morning's dump. And it has a toilet, and you can't see what's in it because she put $5 over it.
Well, see, that's what I just did, like what you suggested that he did. I just typed in Shotzi Blackheart.
This is Fusion Studios.
Did you really?
Yes, and the top thing is ex-WWE rookie bizarrely sells snaps of her feces to fans. But I'm thinking that she's undercharging because, well, yeah, here's the same thing. Picture of the toilet with the $5 over it. But, you know, that is a specialized fetish. I would think you could get more than $5 if somebody was going to buy a picture of somebody's poop.
And send me a new microphone.
One would think you could get more than if you were a person that was willing to buy that in the first place. It would bring more than $5. Here it says former WWE rookie and Impact Wrestling. Gosh, she was Impact also. Now, this is February 2019. It says ex-WWE. I assume she's back in the fold, in the family. Come up with a real novel way of making extra dosh. This is reported by The Sun. So this is the English folks. They've got some different
have been allowed
phraseology.
While she was working for Vince,
Shotzi
right?
Blackheart charges the
fetishistic
fan. Wait a minute. Shotzi Blackheart charges the fetishistic fans $5 for a picture of her feces. And apparently, her stool snaps are selling like hotcakes, with the wrestler showing proof of at least one transaction as she welcomed another member to the Toilet Elite. After paying $5 for a shot of the poop,
oh my God!
A mystery purchaser messaged the self-nicknamed Filthy Filipino. So I guess Blackheart is a Filipino name. Messaged the self-named Filthy Filipino on PayPal saying, FYI, I'm doing this to support you, not because I'm some weirdo. With Blackheart responding, whatever, bud, no judgment here. Welcome to the Toilet Elite. The American advertised her unique offering prior at the weekend as she posted a picture of a toilet seat captioned with her contact details and a caption, it's Super Bowl Sunday, PayPal me, and I'll send you a picture of this morning's dump. Anyway, a Blackheart, who has also gone under the ring name Pizza Cat.
What?
Currently works for Shimmer and Rise.
Oh, Shimmer.
Blah, 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 blah. She was on Tough Enough. And
Bruce Pritchard
that's what that says. There are a variety of There's the article from The Sun. Bizarrely sells snaps of her poo. Shotzi Blackheart went from selling her
Can you
poop
imagine?
for $5
I don't actually want to
to
see this. I'm just doing this to support
wrestling
you.
on national TV.
Then just send her $5 on Cash App. Don't send $5 to her poop pic page. Right?
Never give up your dream.
This is
You
like
too
Menard saying that he
can go
doesn't
from
smoke
a
the
poop
menthol.
salesman to wrestling
Poop
on
pal.
national television.
Welcome to the
Maybe
Toilet
it's not
Elite,
so bad
Daninsky.
that the other guy on the other network was forced to suck a rubber cock. Yeah, there you go. Poop selling. Pictures of poop. I guess you ought to be able to get more money for the actual poop. Can't you always get more money for a car than a picture of a car?
I would think so.
You ought to be able to get more money for the actual poop than for the picture of the poop.
Did we ever determine how much the alleged Tessa Blanchard on that tape was getting for that tape?
No, I think we found out later on
Fan.
that it was apparently some porn actress.
Sorry, it's
it
me.
was recognized from another poop tape. It was not Tessa, but we never determined
to
the
Toilet Elite.
compensation for the poop tape.
Daninsky, wouldn't you really, like, wouldn't you examine things when you heard, like, hey, Daninsky, welcome to the Toilet Elite? Wouldn't you be like, oh, man, what's happening? I've got to get this. I've got to get my life under control.
Last I heard.
The Toilet Elite.
And by the way, that guy could have supported her just by sending the $5 and not requesting the photo.
Yes,
not requesting
exactly.
the picture of the poop. That is a way that she could have been supported. Regularly supported. And it's always good to be regular.
All right. Well, what a great way to end. I think we've watched them before, but it's just always funny to me. I think those are some of the best Cornette moments. All right, I'm going to go. Tomorrow is Grace Thorpe versus Menard, which we've watched before, but this time we're going to watch it not through the eyes of it being another fake Grace retirement, which it was. She said after that she was done streaming, so we did a goodbye to Grace Thorpe stream. Now we're going to look at it through the lens of how did that event affect the rest of Kings and ultimately that final, the final countdown between Ben and Menard. But we'll do that tomorrow. Thursday is New York Public Access TV. Friday's Memphis Wrestling. Saturday will probably be Boyd Watch, I assume. But anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you next time.